Hello, hello. Ah, my captions are off. There we go. Captions are back. Stream is live where it should be. Hey, Femby. Uh, there we go. Hello. Welcome, welcome. It's awkward. I don't have any like background music, so it's a little bit quiet and awkward at the moment. But welcome to Windows 98. Yes, this is a Windows 98 emulator. This is called PCEM. I think it's PCM, I think. So, yes, this is a Windows 98 emulator, so I can finally play all the old PC games. I've been talking about this for ages. I can finally play all the old PC games that I've been wanting to stream for ages. Now we can, starting with this one. The generated subtitles, ahaha, yes, they are Google AI subtitles. I had them, I tried them out a couple streams ago as well. I don't know how people feel about them. I need people to let me know, but yes, it's automatic captioning by Google. Sometimes it gets it wrong. If I say stupid things, it doesn't always understand. Look a little funky. You could change like the colors in the background and stuff. Just the oh, and you can change the font as well. I used the font I use for everything though. Yeah, it's cool, right? Automatic captioning that doesn't give you a 15-minute delay. It's awesome. But yes, we can finally play all the old PC games like Cluedo, like maybe this old Monopoly if I can find an ISO for it. All the old Lego games, like Lego Chess and Lego Rock Raiders. But most importantly, this old Cluedo game, because I haven't played it since I was a kid, and it used to give me nightmares. And a Scooby-Doo game. It was like a point-and-click adventure Scooby-Doo game. So, I'll be playing that probably next week. But yeah, it's so cool. It's actually Windows 98. Like if I click things, wait, how do I make the noises happen? If I could figure out how to like make it error, it makes the old classic Windows 98. Boom. Anyways, but yes. It's Cluedo! And it just works. It emulates a full PC. Like it emulates the hardware as well as the software. It's really cool. Oh, that's kind of loud for me. Yes, it's a really cool emulator if you want to play old PC games and your computer is too good. Then you can get PCEM. Hey Joe. Yo to you too. We get to watch a man die today. It was somebody with a candlestick. God, the graphics are so old school. I'm good, thank you. How are you? I'm vibing pretty happy today. I haven't been able to play this game since I was very, very young. We can finally play this game and all the old games I haven't been able to play for so many years. Hey, Videosity. You love this game? Me too, apart from the nightmares it gave me. Specifically because of Professor Plum. Hey, little Roblox. Specifically, Professor Plum gave me nightmares. The others were creepy, but not as bad as Plum. Plum always had the weirdest FMV cutscenes. But yes, I said this a little bit ago, but I'll say it again. We can finally play this alongside all of the other old PC games. I sound sponsored. I'm not sponsored, but we can finally play all these old PC games because of PCEM. I don't know if many people know of this emulator's existence. It certainly took a bit of digging for me. But thanks to Linus Tech Tips had a great video on getting this set up. Because it's complicated, right? You have to download the BIOS for all the hardware. Like, you build a Windows 98 PC inside of your own PC. It's really weird. But yes, anyways, welcome to Clue or Cluedo, depending on where you're from. I think only America calls it Clue. I think in Europe we call it Cluedo. Well, I know in Europe we call it Cluedo. You're not that late. It's been 5 minutes. Don't worry. You'll play Lethal Company? I have in the past. I haven't played it recently, though. I've been tempted to try and do what Astral Spiff did. Because Astral Spiff did that that challenge of, what was it? A 1 million quota solo or something crazy. I want to try and do that challenge myself, so I may return to Lethal Company. But for now, we're playing Clue, baby! We simple folks down here, exactly. We love the classics. But yeah, this, primarily this, Lego games, and the Scooby-Doo point-and-click mystery games I want to do streams of, for sure. Gotta do today's clip? Yes, you do that. Don't miss a day of daily clipping. Don't forget. Don't worry, if you have other things to do, the VOD will always be here. That's the beauty of streaming on YouTube. I will always be here, whether it's present me or past me. I'll be there. Always watching. Well, you'll always be watching me, I guess. Anyways, if you don't know what Cluedo is, if somehow you don't know what Cluedo is, it is a board game you play with friends or family. Hence why I'm playing it on a PC, so I have AI friends. I was watching even during your funkiest moment. Hell yeah. Yes, so you play Cluedo, and it's like a mystery game. You put 3 cards, like you have a deck of cards, and they're your evidence, quote unquote. And you put them into, there is a how to play, but screw that. Screw the game telling you how to play. I'll tell you how to play, and I'll give you an abridged, awfully explained version. Yes, so there's like a deck of cards, and it's evidence, and there are 3 cards that are separated from the pack, and that's the culprit deck. So it's like one person, one weapon, and one location card are kept separate. So the objective is you need to find out which cards everybody else has, so that you find out what cards are in the middle, and if you can correctly guess what cards are in the middle of the board, you win. It's pretty straightforward. But this game does this cool little thing called FMV cutscenes, where it shows Mr. Black or Mr. Body. I think it's different per country. But the victim of this case, it shows you an FMV cutscene of him dying, but it's POV. So you watch the death as if it was you dying. It's really weird. I don't know why they decided to do it that way, but it's creepy and it's great. It's gonna look really goofy though. I can already tell, like, in hindsight, the fact this used to give me nightmares, right? When I was like 8 or whatever it was. And now I'm gonna look at this and be like, this looks awful. It's gonna look so bad. You watch every Star Wars movie in one sitting? Goddamn, I've never even seen every Star Wars movie, so props to you. Wait, you buy houses and try to own stuff? Yeah, I mean, there's a house, and it's probably up for sale because the guy's dead now. So maybe this is the final space of the Monopoly board. Maybe this is it. It's so cool, yeah. Hey, Sebastian. It's going good. We're playing nostalgia today. We've got a big nostalgia hit for the old cranium today. That was fun. But yeah, there is actually another Monopoly game I do kind of want to play. There's like a really old PC Monopoly game, but I don't know if it's worth playing on stream, because it's like, it'll just be me playing Monopoly but with bad graphics. There's a good reason to replay this one, but yes. Is there actually like a good how to play? I'm curious. Ah, no, it's just whatever. You weren't allowed to. That's scary. I mean, to be fair, this game did come out the year I was born. This was Cluedo in 1998, so I was born the year this came out. TBH. But I remember, the story goes, I bought this game. I was in Morrison's with my mother. I don't know why I remember this so vividly. I just remember, like, I was just in a random, like, for you Americans, the grocery store. I was just in a store, and just, they always had, like, game sections, and I was like, oh, a PC game section? Oh, Cluedo! I love that board game. I like playing that board game. I can play it by myself against computers. That sounds awesome. And then I put it in my PC and had nightmares for years to come. All because of this fucker, wait. Let's start a game. We're playing locally. Apparently you can play on a network, but this fucker. This guy's terrifying. I'm not American. No, I'm British. I get that a lot, though. I get that apparently my streaming accent is very neutral, so a lot of people can't pinpoint where I'm from. Because I found out it's the same as my voiceover voice. My streaming voice is the same as the voice I use for voiceover. And it's apparently very, like, neutral accent, so... But yeah, I'm British. Bottle of water. Come on, England. Score some fucking goals. My favourite game of all time? Either Persona 5 Royal, Kingdom Hearts, Birth by Sleep, or... There's probably more. There's a lot of games. Probably Persona 5 Royal, though. Oh yeah, doxing myself playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. There's also that. That... Why did I say bad words? Because I'm 25 years old, I can. I could say bad words if I wanna. But yes, we're going to be playing the obvious best choice. We're going to be playing Miss Scarlet. Obviously. Oh, that's the other thing about this game. The butler who does, like, the narration and he's, like, game master has an amazing voice. Okay. I guess we'll start a game with just a couple people on easy AI to, like, because I need to sort of remember how this game works. So let's bring in Professor Plum. He's going to be... We'll start on with Novice CPU. And then, if we do alright and I learn the game, we'll bump him up to Expert. We'll bump him up to Expert. So let's bring in... You know what, let's bring in Da Boys. Let's have a game with just Da Boys. Oh yeah, this game has amazing music. Haven't even spoken about that, really. The smooth jazz that just plays in the background is so chill. I don't know how loud it is for you, but it... Hang on, I might be able to turn it up, hang on. I feel like I'm in the jazz club in Persona 5. Just chilling out with a homie. I get all the guys myself. Hell yeah. Obviously we're playing classic. No die rollers for pussies. Yeah, the music in this is so chill compared to what the actual context of the game is. But yes, those are our 3 cards. Who did it? What weapon and where? They're sealed in a neat little case. This is Mr. Black, the guy that died. I don't know why, instead of just telling us who killed him, he's like, let's make a game out of it. You all get pieces of evidence. Turned into cards. I guess we're in Castle Oblivion from Kingdom Hearts. This basement is so cool. Honestly, the whole setup and cutscenes is great.
Please roll the die.
Please roll the die. Yeah, so we have like a whole environment. Like, it's a shame you can't interact with the environment, like click on stuff. Didn't notice him daily. It's only because when I was downloading the ROM, I mean, I own this game. I could get it out physically, but I don't have a CD-ROM drive. So I needed to download the ROM from Abandonware, and in the description on Abandonware, it's like a cutscene plays showing Mr. Black's ghost shuffling the cards. I was like, what? So I'm right there with you if I hadn't gone to Abandonware. But yes, so here we are in the game. So, oh, right behind me, you can't see though. Oh, I can't even tab out. Uh-oh. But yes, behind me, I can roll the die. There's a little light bulb for suggestions and the handcuffs for accusations. Those aren't important, though. I'll just do those as and when. We have all the different people. It doesn't really matter there either, so the subtitles covering, that's fine. But this is the important shit. So we have a little overview of the map here. And, like, you can see, like, the 3D render graphics, so I'll just roll here, so I roll the 5. And you can do it here, but it's so hard to see. I prefer to do the whole map. Let's go to the lounge. So yeah, you can swap between the map to move, and then you can watch the really beautiful smooth animations. Just amazing. But yeah, and then we have our notes here, so this is the evidence we have. So it's definitely not Professor Plum, which is a shame, because he's a sussy baka. So, these are the cards we have, so we know they're not the correct ones. So we can note these down, so Professor Plum and White. So, where's White? So I can mark those off. As that, I have those, they're not the evidence. Knife and rope. Knife and rope. And the kitchen. Where's the kitchen? There it is. Okay, so we need to fill this in with more evidence. You played this game without the walls? That is an option. I didn't know you could do that. You can also turn off... There's another preference I noticed. Oh, you can turn off the walls. You can turn off the voice and the suggest movies. If I had known this option existed...
It is your turn. Please roll the die.
Please roll the die. If I'd known this was an option, I would have saved myself years of trauma. Call my therapist, tell him he's a rich man. I rolled a 1. Awesome. So nobody's made it into a room yet. Oh, there's Colonel Mustard. Wait, I'm in the way of the FMV. I'll move out the way. So there you go. POV, you get stabbed by Mr. Green.
Cannot disprove the suggestion. Professor Plum can disprove the suggestion.
Okay, so Plum had evidence to say it was either... It was not green with the knife. Oh. Now Miss White's hitting people with pipes.
Professor Plum can disprove the suggestion.
Okay, so Plum has too much evidence. Pause! Pause! I didn't have time to register all that information.
Miss Scarlet.
Okay.
It is your turn. Please roll.
Can I get like a backlog of information? Is that a thing? Doesn't look like it. Awesome. So, Plum has evidence that it wasn't green with the knife in... I don't remember what room it was, but Plum... so green... So let's say Plum... Is there like a question mark? Oh, there's no like question mark. Wait, unless there's one there. Oh, there we go. I guess I can set it up with yes or no. We're not sure. So what was it? Green, knife. Oh, he doesn't have knife because I have knife. So Plum might have green. 1980? I guess, yeah, jazz was popular in the 80s, I think. Or around that era. That makes sense. Am I okay? I'm perfectly fine. We Gucci. I'm just overloaded with information. And apparently, Plum also might have... Oh no, he doesn't have Miss White. He might also have Pipe. Hell yeah. Plum's got that pipe dough. Okay. Or he could have Lounge was the other one, wasn't it? God, this game is so 90s. Alright! So, we're not sure which yet, but he might have some of that evidence. Alright, 5. I guess we're having a party in the lounge. Alright, let's find out for sure. So I'll suggest here. I'll suggest Plum. You know, I'll show the one that always scared me the most, right? So we'll say it's Plum with... Let's find out if he does have the pipe. I wanted to show the revolver or wrench cutscene. You know what? Fuck it. Then novice CPU. I've got time. It was always the wrench. The revolver one was also creepy, but this one kind of... If I remember correctly, this one's hilarious because he, like, swings into frame with it. He, like, peeks out, he's like, hello, and then, like, swing. He, like, Beyblades into frame. Alright. So, he might have lounge. If he does, then he'll cross that off for us, but yeah. Hello. He just swings in. Why did this give me nightmares?
Disprove the suggestion.
Wrench. Okay, Mustard has the wrench. Cool. I guess I'll set it to no, actually. Because we know it's not that one. Okay. Cool. Oh, Mustard's going to the dining room. What's he going to suggest? Oh, yeah, you have to be in the room to suggest an accusation for that room. Oh my god, Miss Peacock's face. Jesus.
Green can disprove the suggestion.
So Green has either Peacock or... He doesn't have Rope. I think he might have Peacock? Oh, that was in the dining room. He might also have dining room. Wow, they are... They hate Mr. Green. There's been a couple suggestions for him.
Professor Plum cannot disprove.
Hold on, I'm trying to
Miss Scarlet
make a note.
Disprove the suggestion. Colonel Mustard can
Okay.
disprove the suggestion.
He... I don't... Okay, I'm just gonna wipe that one off because I've already... What? Isn't that what I just suggested, Plum? Isn't that what I literally
Miss
just
Scarlet can
suggested?
disprove the suggestion.
Why are you copying me, bro? Okay, so Plum knows I have him now.
Miss Scarlet, it is your turn.
I think there's also an auto
Roll the
notes
die or use
preference,
the
but
secret passage.
we're too good for that. How do I take the conservatory passage? Ah, there we go. We're in the conservatory now. So, let's make a suggestion here. I want to know... Plum, is it green? I have to know, is it Mr. Green? And let's check the revolver, shall we? Nobody's been asking questions about the revolver. Let's find out. Damn. All business with Mr. Green.
Colonel Mustard can disprove the
All
suggestion.
business with him. Ah, revolver. So he do be having the revolver. Interesting. Oh, Mustard's going back to the lounge. Ooh, Mustard thinks it was himself. Which is always a funny Cluedo move.
Mr. Green cannot disprove the suggestion. Professor Plum can
So,
disprove the
Mustard
suggestion.
Rope Lounge. So, I think Plum has lounge, honestly. What was that? Did Colonel Mustard just throw a
Professor
knife?
Plum can disprove the suggestion.
Wait, now Plum can disprove knife, conservatory, green? Maybe he has green as well. Let's try and force green out of Plum. I'm sorry, was that Miss White swinging the rope
Miss
above her head like a
Scarlet can
lasso?
disprove the suggestion.
What? I mean, oh, do I have to give him both or just one? Show him the rope.
Miss Scarlet,
I think I only have to
your
show him
turn.
one.
Please roll the die.
Well,
or
I'm so
use
confused.
the
I need to
secret
see that
passage.
cutscene again. The, was she swinging it like a lasso, or had she tied a knot? I genuinely couldn't tell. Alright, let's get to the ballroom. You can never figure out how to play this game. It does take a little, a little learning curve. For sure. It's pretty much just a method of deduction. Don't teleport me back to the conservatory, you asshole. It clearly wasn't me with the rope in the conservatory.
Mr. Green can
yeah.
disprove the suggestion.
Thanks, Green. Green's got my back. We love Green, even though he's pulled me into the... out of the map. Like, why am I... I'm out of the map now. No, I'm confusing myself with these notes, clearly. This peacock needed a couple practice swings with that knife.
Miss Scarlet,
hold on, I might move myself. Might move myself down a little bit.
Miss Scarlet.
But I do need to
your turn.
minimize to
roll
do that.
The die, use the secret passage,
Whee!
or make a suggestion.
I'm slightly more out of the way now. There we go. Just don't crash when I make you full screen again, please. Thank you. I'm slightly out of the way of the cutscenes now. But yeah, the way this game works is going down. Ooh. But yeah, it's pretty much just a method of deduction. Like, you just try and ask questions to knock off evidence. But you can... The expert move is figuring out what other people are asking and who has what evidence. Like, that's pro gamer move right there. Is like, oh, Plum can disprove Green with the knife. Oh, he must have one of those evidences. You know, so it's, there's that. Or you can just cheese your way to victory, like I have. I played the board game once with my family on holiday. And... the first, I, like, entered the ballroom, and, like, I made a suggestion just randomly, and everyone was like, I can't disprove that. I was like, did I just get it first shot? I don't know what the odds of that are, but I just randomly guessed it first try. But yeah, I think you're meant to be teleported to that room, because it's meant to help you, like, note-take. Because it's meant... I think you move the weapon to that room as well every time you make a suggestion. It's annoying that you can get teleported, but I think it's meant to be another strategy. Because it's like, oh, if you get pulled... Like, if somebody's clearly trying to get to the library to make a suggestion, you can pull them back to the conservatory kind of thing. Xenomorph does a better job. He does. Alright, let's move... You know what? Let's go to the billiards room. Uh-oh. Why am I stuck? Oh, I actually have been moved outside of the map. I was kidding, but I actually have been teleported outside of the map. Hold on. We're going to save. Can I just name it nothing? Is that a thing? Wait, if I save and quit. Yeah, yeah, that one. Am I going to be back in play? Oh, I think I'm even further outside of the map now. Oh, God! I'm even further outside of the map. Okay. Well, I've been teleported outside of the map with no hope of getting back in, so shall we just make an accusation and pray it's correct? Okay, who do we... So, Green and Peacock possibly aren't, so let's go with... Let's say it might be Colonel Mustard. With the candlestick in the billiard room. Yeah, there's no I'm stuck option, apparently. Let's see if we can gatcha our way to victory.
Miss Scarlet has accused incorrectly.
Yo, I was so close, though. I got candlestick billiard room gacha. I rolled 2/3 of it. I thought it was me instead of Mr. Green. I can't believe I actually got so close to guessing that. Alright. Who's ready for the ultimate game now? Obviously, I'm going to set myself... Oh, you remembered. Computer expert. Computer expert. Computer expert. Computer expert. This is going to be the hardest game of Cluedo anybody has ever seen. Full 6-man Cluedo expert AI. We're ready. Oh yeah, I was trying to escape the house because I started feeling guilty. I like gaslit myself into thinking I was the culprit. I thought I was the one who done it. I remember I had a junior version of Cluedo, actually. I don't know why I suddenly remembered this. I remember there was a junior version of Cluedo where it was like, who ate the cake? Instead of who killed a man. It's who ate the cake and in what room. But I think they, like, removed the weapon aspect, so it was literally just figure out who it was and what room. So, like, it was a whole third of the game removed.
It is your turn. Please roll the die.
Alright. Oh yeah, that was another thing I forgot to mention. If you accuse incorrectly, you instantly lose. Forgot to mention that little tidbit of information. You can't just go around accusing people and pray that you win. Because unfortunately, it's instant game over for an incorrect assumption. Man, Miss Scarlet's OP. She instantly gets lounge and conservatory. Oh, wait, I didn't even look at my notes. So we know it's not the lounge, but candlestick and a rope. Candlestick, rope, and lounge. What do these do? Oh, I can set, like, notes. Oh, that's helpful. Alright, mustard. The cake is alive. Man, I wonder if I still have that board game. I had a Lego Racers board game too. That shit slapped. You like got to build your own Lego race car and then race it around a track that you made yourself. Shit was awesome. Such a genius idea as well. Like each piece of the track was like it had like different effects. Like, oh, you gain coins or you lose coins or whatever. I don't race. No. Lego Racers board game.
Miss Scarlet,
Very different things.
Please roll the die.
Ooh, a flower. Okay, so we know it's not the lounge, but let's try and get some other info out of people. You know what? Let's try and alleviate my own suspicion. So we know it's not. You know what? No, I want to show the plum one. I want to show the plum one that scared me the most. The one I used in the thumbnail. So plum with the revolver. Just the freaking emotionless face as you're like, oh no. Oh my god, what have I done? Do it again.
Mrs. White can disprove the suggestion.
The friggin' scary ass face. Okay, so it's not the revolver. What was it? White had that? What the hell do you want, Insulin Pump? Yeah, he looks surprised. He's like, oh no! I was just messing with the gun mechanism with you sitting there. Oh no. I didn't mean to. Alright, well thanks, Miss White. So we know one of White's evidences now. But yeah, it's the faces of FMV that creep me out. Oh, White's gonna make a suggestion in the ballroom. What's it gonna be? Me? Better not be me. Me with the knife in the ballroom.
Green cannot disprove the suggestion.
Uh-oh. Okay, thanks, Plum.
The suggestion.
Plum baited me out. Or bailed me out. Two very different things. So me with the knife in the ballroom? It's not one of those.
Mrs. Peacock can disprove the suggestion.
The revolver has 6 barrels. Oh yeah, this game is very old. It came out in '98, and I think it's meant to be set in like the 50s? What the? Who uses a lead pipe like that? Colonel Mustard was like,
Professor
let me
Plum
just
cannot
Ventus
disprove the
style
suggestion.
hit you
Miss
with this
Scarlet
pipe,
cannot
like,
disprove the suggestion.
hold it
Colonel
backhand.
Mustard cannot disprove the suggestion. Mrs. White can
Mrs.
disprove
White.
the suggestion.
I feel like I'm talking over the butler too much. She was being way too coy with that
Miss
knife. She's like,
Scarlet
oh, I
can
don't have a
disprove the
knife.
suggestion.
Ooh, I don't have a knife. No, 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 not me.
Miss Scarlet, it is
Okay.
your turn. Please roll the
Where am I
die
now? I'm in the
or make a
ballroom?
suggestion.
I kind of want to know if it was the ballroom or not. Alright, let's try and bail myself out. Somebody asked if it was me with the knife in here. So I'm kind of curious. Can I bail myself out? Let's not ask about the revolver, because White will show me the same shit again. Let's ask about the knife. Let's ask the same thing she did. Me with the knife. Stabby stab. Why did this creep me out as a kid? It's so silly looking now.
Colonel Mustard can disprove the suggestion.
Ballroom. Okay. Thank you, Mustard. Oh, you were right there. I mean, I guess it is still pretty creepy. I mean, they're very lifeless faces. It's very uncanny valley, isn't it?
Mrs. White cannot disprove
Still very
the suggestion.
uncanny valley.
Mr. Green cannot disprove the suggestion. Mrs. Peacock
Oh.
can disprove the suggestion.
Miss Peacock might have Miss Green. Mr. Green.
Mr. Green can disprove the suggestion.
Mr. Green. Don't hang me! Oh, that's a creepy one. Miss
Mrs.
Peacock's
Peacock
face
cannot
there is
disprove
creepy.
the suggestion. Professor Plum cannot
Uh-oh.
disprove the suggestion.
Oh, wait, I
Miss
can.
Scarlet can disprove the
It's a woe.
suggestion.
It's not the Wope, idiot. Gone. Plum is the creepiest one. Did you see that little, like, head turn at the
Professor
end
Plum
he had
can
there? He
disprove
was
the
like, oh,
suggestion.
you're dead? Oh my. What have I done? God, with 6 players you get so
Miss
many
Scarlet cannot disprove the
accusations
suggestion.
happening.
Colonel Mustard can disprove the suggestion.
So much is happening, I feel like I
Scarlet,
should have been paying more
It is
attention.
your turn. Please roll the die.
Miss Peacock's gonna be stuck. Okay, I have a plan to save this game. I was gonna move out of the ballroom. Oh, shit. Mustard's gonna tell me the same shit, though. I need to get, like, to the dining room or to maybe to the kitchen and suggest Miss Peacock. I need to get her out of that room, ideally. Wait, no, because I won't get there in time. It'll soft lock. I wonder if I can pull her into the conservatory. Let's try that. I have enough to get to the conservatory. Can I pull Miss Peacock out from the corner of the map? Sorry, Peacock, I have to suggest you. With the knife. In the conservatory. Better just run. Oh my god, Clue!
Colonel
Oh my god, we're
Mustard
playing
cannot
Cluedo.
disprove the suggestion. Mrs. White
Like, there's so much
disprove
information
the suggestion.
happening right now.
Mr.
It's so hard to,
Green
like,
cannot
stream
disprove
and pay
the
attention
suggestion.
to.
Mrs. Peacock
Wait.
cannot disprove the suggestion. Professor Plum
Um.
cannot disprove the suggestion.
Peacock Knife Conservatory?
Miss Scarlet has accused correctly.
I've stumbled ass backwards into victory against 5 of the hardest AI. I mean, I'm somewhat of a gamer. Jail animation! Yeah, this is another thing that's great about this game. Every different character has their own jail animation. Ah, you're regretting what you did, huh? Shouldn't have got... She tried to escape the house! It happened again! She tried to escape out the back window! And I caught her! I caught her trying to escape out the window of the conservatory! Alright, let's do that again. That was fun. You know, let's lower the amount of players, though. Oh, yeah. This game can be won in absolute bullshit fashion. Completely. You know, let's do just the girlies, but on, like, the hardest AI. Let's try that. Just the girls. Girls' night. Yeah, whoever... Although, it was green, not me. I got the rest of it right in the last one. It would have been amazing if it was me. Man, those ghost hands look good. He, like, puts his hands together like Mr. Burns, like, yes. God, that animation's so good, actually. And ironically, this game was doing things for 1998. Oh, 5. Oh, let's check our... That's a lot. Okay, so it's not green. Just be good to me, Mr. Green. Revolver and rope. Whole ballroom study. Wow, that's... Oh, I might as well go straight to the lounge then. Because that can knock off conservatory and lounge for me. That was a good Mr. Burns voice. I've not heard Mr. Burns in so long. I just went with what I assumed he sounded like. I'm glad I can still do impressions accidentally. Once again, stumbling ass backwards into victory, even for voices. What is it he always says? Excellent. Something like that. I feel like I need more gravel in my voice. Ah, I'm right outside the door. Let me in! Oh, yeah, I haven't been looking at the environments much. There's some cool little details in the environment I like. There's a monkey in the conservatory, I think. I seem to remember that.
Miss Scarlet, it is your turn.
Alright, take me to the lounge. Yeah, you can, like, move around in these rooms and it doesn't actually cost to move. What do we got? Like, a nice little window here. Am I going to try and escape out the window this time? There's, like, no downside to exploring the rooms. It's kind of nice. I wish you could, like, interact with the environment. That would be fun. You know what, actually? You can! Oh my god, there are certain things you can interact with. Hello, police? Is that a weed? I'm calling the police. Can I turn off the fire? Why can I only interact with the phone? Or was that the one thing in this room I could touch? Maybe the clock? Oh my god, I never knew you could interact with things. They're like so few and far between. I am so happy I can ring the phone. It feels like one of those, like... You know, like the children point-and-click games? Like, oh my god, what was his name? Putt-Putt? Like Putt-Putt and Freddy Fish. You know those games? Where you can just touch the environment and have shit happen. Pajama Sam. All of those. Anyway, shall we suggest? Alright, let's try and remove suspicion off of me. You know what? Let's see, what is my wrench animation? I'm curious. Do I just bonk him on the head? Yep. Man, Mr. Black dies pretty easily.
Mrs.
And
White can
there's a severe lack of blood.
Oh,
thank you, Miss White! Aw, she bailed me out. Aw, Miss White's a G. I love her. What? So I guess Mr. Green hung?
Mrs. Peacock cannot disprove the suggestion. Miss Scarlet
How
can
do you
disprove
figure
the
that one?
suggestion.
He was already hanging, and then he made him hang more. Oh, I have literally all the evidence in my hand for this. You know what, White? I'll trade you 1 for 1. You told me it wasn't Scarlet, I'll tell you it's not green. There you go, fair trade, fair trade. Not fet rate, fair trade. White with the pipe. That's like a slant rhyme. White with the pipe.
Miss Scarlet cannot disprove the suggestion.
White with the
Mrs.
pipe in the
White can
conservatory.
disprove the suggestion. Miss
White
Scarlet,
pipe
it
conservatory.
is your turn. Please.
Oh,
roll
I don't
the
have any of
die
that
or
evidence.
Use the secret passage.
Yeah, let's use the secret passage. Wait, what does that look like? Let's... I want to go to the lounge. Can I use it from here?
Please roll the die.
I want to
or
use the secret passage.
passage.
Oh.
Please roll the die.
Oh,
or
that's
use
cool.
The secret passage.
Alright, what can I interact with in this room? Can I mess with the monkey? Yeah, shake that cage. Why are these not classed as evidence weapons? Like, somebody could have used a hoe. Beat black with a hoe. I think it was Miss Peacock with the hoe. Can I not touch anything here? I can't steal a fish. It was Miss White with the fish. Okay. I can pour tea, though. I've renewed my British card for the day. Congratulations. Alright. Don't want to do Miss Scarlet again, because White will just give me the same. Let's see. Let's try Plum with the... Is it the knife where he, like, lunges? He does, like, a weird lunge with this one, if I remember correctly. Yeah! You're out, no worries. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate
Mrs.
it.
White cannot disprove the suggestion. Mrs. Peacock can disprove the
Oh,
suggestion.
Peacock, is that so? You have the knife. Huh, so nobody disproved Plum, though. I wonder if it could be Plum. What was that stance? Miss Peacock was stanced up.
Mrs. Peacock can disprove the suggestion.
Peacock pipe conservatory. She was quick to disprove that. Maybe she has Peacock.
Miss Scarlet.
Oh, there's a little animation for an opening. Wow, this game was ahead of its time.
Use the secret passage.
Oh, I can't mess with the monkey after I've already done it once. Shame. Alright, where do we want to go? Maybe the billiards room. Let's head up that way. There's like so many like deep strategies for Cluedo. Like you can block people from entering rooms. Like I wouldn't be able to enter the ballroom right now because Peacock's there. There's so many advanced strats for this. But I'm not smart enough to use any of them. So, we're just going to try and stumble our way ass backwards into another victory. Miss Peacock with the pipe in the ballroom. Wait, Miss Peacock might be onto something here.
Can disprove the suggestion.
So we know it's not the ballroom, but why does she keep suggesting Peacock and pipe? Does she know something we don't?
Miss Scarlet.
I gotta get into the billiards room quickly.
Please roll the die.
I'm gonna suggest Peacock pipe. I have to know. She must be onto something. Peacock pipe billiards. The amount of time we see her stanced up like that.
Mrs. White cannot
Oh.
disprove the suggestion. Mrs. Peacock
Oh.
can disprove the suggestion.
Ah, it was built. That's not Peacock or pipe though. Hold on. Billiards room. Are we literally just racing to find out which room it is now? Stabby stabby. Oh, she's still hung up on Professor Plum with the knife. Miss White hasn't
Mrs.
got the
Peacock
memo.
Can disprove the suggestion.
Miss White hasn't quite got the memo yet. Oh, Peacock with the candlestick. She's trying something different.
Miss Scarlet cannot disprove the suggestion. Mrs. White can disprove the suggestion.
Maybe White has candlestick?
Miss Scarlet.
I gotta get to the library.
Turn. Please roll the die.
No, it's not enough, but I can prevent Peacock from getting to the library. Who knew a game of Cluedo could be so intense? Holy crap, she rolled a 6 and almost made it. Oh yeah, she wants the library. She
Miss
wants it
Scarlet,
bad.
It is your turn. Please roll the die.
Alright. I gotta find out. Is it Peacock with the... What? She said candlestick, didn't she? But... So she's switching up her tune, so I'm gonna try candlestick in the library. Yeah, you. I'm just copying Miss Peacock now.
Mrs. White
Damn!
can disprove the
Candlestick.
suggestion.
Ah, I should have known. I should have predicted. Whoops. That was blue. That was... I think White had that. No! It's gonna be Peacock with the pipe in the library. No! Drag Peacock in there so she can't figure it out. No, that's Plum! Wait, is it actually gonna be Plum? And I've just been chasing Miss
Mrs.
Peacock.
can disprove the suggestion.
Wait, Revolver. Oh, she had Billion though. Wait, she's suggesting Peacock with the revolver. I think Peacock knows it's her. Why is she...
Scarlet can disprove the suggestion.
She's like so hard set on suggesting herself, which is hilarious. Just FYI, because she's like, it was definitely me, guys. I just don't know what weapon I used.
Roll the die.
It must have been the pipe. She hit Mr. Black so hard, she hit her, like, the pipe bounced off of Mr. Black, hit her in the head, so she got a concussion, and now she can't remember what she used to kill him with. Genius! I mean... We never wrote off that it was the library, or even the conservatory for that matter. You know what, I might go back to the... Oh no, she'll just give me the same evidence again, I guess. I also have the hall. I guess I can go through the hall to the lounge. I'm one space off. But if I know it's not the hall, I can suggest a couple other things. I think it's Peacock with the pipe. I just don't know what room. If nobody can disprove Peacock Pipe Hall, then I think we got it.
Miss Scarlet.
Alright, get me in there.
Turn.
Wait,
Please
do I need
roll
kitchen?
the die.
I do need kitchen though. Hold on, I'm going to the study instead. Change a tactic. Okay, Peacock with the pipe in the study. Can anybody disprove this? Peacock pipe. I can disprove it myself, but I'm curious if anybody else can.
Mrs. White cannot disprove the suggestion.
Peacock or pipe?
Mrs. Peacock
Oh.
cannot disprove the suggestion.
It's Peacock and pipe. Peacock and pipe. We just don't know what room it is. Oh, this is dangerous. I've pulled her into the study, oh no! How expert is the expert AI, though? Oh, she's checking whether it was with the rope in the study.
Miss Scarlet
What?
can disprove the suggestion.
You dumb bitch! It obviously can't be the
Miss
rope.
Scarlet,
Stupid.
it is your turn. Please.
I wanna go to the
roll
kitchen.
die or you'll use the secret
I want to see the
passage.
secret passage to the kitchen. Oh, we haven't been checking the couple
Please
rooms. I got
roll
so
the
caught
die
up
or
in
use the secret
figuring
passage.
out the
Please
mystery. I haven't
roll
been
the die or
exploring.
use the secret
Ooh!
passage.
Is that a whole
Please roll
gold
the die
bullion
or
in
use
one of
the
those
secret
drawers?
passage.
God damn.
Please roll the die
I'm
or use
going!
the secret
Damn,
passage.
look at those hips. Sorry, I got distracted. Okay, kitchen. So, peacock, pipe, kitchen. Let's go, baby! It's definitely peacock and pipe. I just don't know what room.
Mrs. White cannot disprove.
I'm just
the
dragging
suggestion.
peacock around,
Mrs.
though, is the
Peacock
problem.
Can disprove the
You have
suggestion.
the kitchen. Bastard. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 6 cards each, and I know what 3 of peacocks are. Oh, I'm scared now. It's a race between me and Peacock, and I'm just dragging Peacock along with me. Uh-oh. Wait, Miss White might have just sniped it.
Mrs. Peacock.
Uh-oh!
Disproved the suggestion.
Miss White sniped it from
the
us.
suggestion. Mrs. White has accused correctly.
Miss White sniped it out of our hands. Oh no, my hubris. She saw what I was doing and clocked on. Well, at least we get to see Miss Peacock in jail again. Damn, Miss Peacock, when are you going to learn to stop killing people? It's so sudden as well. Just like, game over. Move on. Alright, I want to do another one with like 6. That was wild when there were so many people. It was impossible to keep track. I want to do another. But yeah, I don't know how long this stream is going to be. I realize I don't know how long can you play Cluedo for. Oh, also, I can't even see my
Miss
my
Scarlet,
YouTube thing right now.
it is your turn. Please roll the die.
What? I've lost my I've lost my it's stuck in tiny mode. Wait, there we go. Okay, I found it again. Toggle full screen, there we go. Lost it for a second. God damn. Alright. So we have everybody on the hardest difficulty once more. What are our cards today? Hey! I know it wasn't me! True, I should have learnt from anime that I should have known. Miss White, she would. But at least we know it's not her or me this time, so that's good. What was the other one? The knife. Okay, well we can write. I know it wasn't me who did it. Sounds so suspicious though. It's like, yeah, obviously I didn't kill him. Come on, guys. Is there anybody that can get to a room with a 6 roll, actually, from their starting position? I don't think so. I was going to say, that would be OP if they could. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. White can get right outside of a room, but I don't think anybody can actually get straight into a room with a 6 roll. Damn, look at that walk. Look at that sassy walk. Well, there he is, the creepy bastard. Plum is still creepy. Even to this day, he still creeps me out a little bit.
It is your turn. Please roll the die.
Alright, I got a 4. I can block Mustard from getting in the lounge like an asshole. Oh, he only rolled a 1 anyway. Hi, come here often. Very awkward staring contest as we enter this room together. Wow, has nobody been able to get into a room yet? Oh my god, we're all getting screwed by rolls. Ah, Peacock's gonna suggest. Alright. What are you gonna suggest in the conservatory, honey? Green revolver. Conservatory. I do love how Mr. Green is all
Professor
business.
Plum can disprove the suggestion.
Wow, Plum, that was fast. Okay, so Plum has either green, revolver, or conservatory. We don't know. Alright. That's a creepy one. I don't like her face. Her face is scary.
Miss Scarlet cannot disprove the suggestion. Colonel Mustard can disprove the suggestion.
Okay, so Mustard has plum
Miss
rope
Scarlet,
study.
It is your turn. Please roll the die.
Well, I only needed a 1. Who do I want to screw over? Who do I want to bring to the... You know what? I'm going to bring Colonel Mustard in. Because not only is it very satisfying to be able to fill out this top segment, I'm just going to help speed him up a little bit. Get in this room, buddy. Come join me. I stared lovingly into your eyes and now I want you in this room with me. I could have phrased that so many different ways. Well, in with the candlestick. Now I'm going to accuse you of murder.
Colonel Mustard can disprove
Oh,
the suggestion.
really? He's that quick to say, nuh-uh, I didn't do it. Your Honor, I'd like to plead nuh-uh. Your Honor, I'd like to plead, that's cap. Peacock Candlestick Lounge.
Mrs. White
Wow.
can disprove the suggestion.
Awfully fast. I'm curious how overpowered, like, auto notes is. I might enable auto notes for the next game and just see how
Mr.
overpowered
Green
it is.
Can disprove the suggestion.
The suggestion. No, it's not me! I didn't stab anybody. In fact, I have 2 pieces of evidence to say that it wasn't
Mrs.
me.
Peacock cannot disprove the suggestion. Professor Plum cannot disprove the
Bro, is beatboxing
suggestion.
all of a sudden?
Miss Scarlet can disprove the suggestion.
Why was... That made it through way too many people. I mean... Yeah, I guess maybe... I did have 2 out of 3 pieces of evidence. You can have the knife. Keep thinking it's me, buddy. Teleport me to different places. Where were you keeping that? That's a big gun. How...
Professor Plum
You must have a very
cannot
padded
disprove
bra for
the
that not to
suggestion. Miss
to show.
Scarlet can disprove the suggestion.
Yeah, it's Miss... It's not Miss White. Stop! It's getting pulled to all corners of this house. It's fine, I need to
Miss
knock off some
Scarlet can
rooms, but...
disprove the suggestion.
Yeah, me, bitch.
Miss Scarlet,
I plead
it is your
nuh-uh.
turn. Please roll the die.
I
or
don't
make
want
a suggestion.
damn ballroom. Thank you very much. Alright, you know what? Let's get rid of Plum. Let's find out if he's the sussy backer. And let's get rid of the wrench too, you know what? Ballroom, wrench, Plum. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip! Come swinging into frame.
Colonel Mustard cannot disprove the suggestion.
Is that so?
Mrs. White cannot
Is that
disprove
so?
the suggestion. Mr. Green
Oh.
can disprove the suggestion.
Mr. Green has Plum's back today. Alright. You win, Plum. I won't see you in jail today. Unfortunately. I think Plum has, like, the funniest jail animation from what I remember. He's just, like, crying on the toilet. Like, most of them just stand there, but Plum actually is crying. Mustard literally just, like, lightly caresses your face with the pipe and then
Mr.
stabs you with it.
Green cannot disprove the suggestion. Mrs. Peacock can disprove the suggestion.
Peacock has mustard, pipe, or whatever that other one was. Oh, it's the ball. No, Mustard's trapped outside the lounge. I have to teleport him. I have to bring Mustard back into the playing field. Although he's gonna...
Mrs. Peacock can
He's
disprove
gonna immediately
the
say,
suggestion.
nuh-uh, it wasn't me. Somebody else suggest Mustard. Yeah! Save him from purgatory. Oh, I'm so happy he didn't get
Professor
trapped outside the
Plum
map.
cannot disprove the suggestion. Miss Scarlet cannot disprove
Busted
the
revolver
suggestion.
ballroom.
Colonel Mustard can disprove
Oh,
the
well, of course,
suggestion.
because he can suggest. Revolver and ballroom, though. That's a good shout. Maybe I'll steal that. God, I have no rooms. The rooms are the worst, because you actually have to be in those rooms to check them, too.
Please roll the die.
I gotta get to... Should I go to, like, dining room, lounge, conservatory? I suppose that would be the smart choice. Let's watch these animations. The brilliant... Oh my god. Mr. Black has a giant Clue logo engraved in his floor. We should be watching the animations there. Going, oh! Wow, she was fumbling with that gun for a while.
Mrs. White.
Was she shaking because she was nervous, or did she load one bullet in the chamber and just couldn't find it? What was going on there, Miss Peacock? Oh, I need to click the piano! I need to find out if I can play, like, what's the song everybody plays, like, as their first piano song? Chopsticks? Or Mary Had a Little Lamb? I need to test if I can play the piano. It's like a whole piano playing minigame. That would be the wildest plot twist. It's like, oh, here you can play the piano to your heart's content. Okay, so I guess White stabs him in the head.
Can disprove the suggestion.
Your Honor? Nuh-uh.
Miss Scarlet, it is your turn. Please roll the die.
2. I've once again ended up right outside the room I want to be in. This is awesome. You know, contextually, it's kind of weird, isn't it, this game? It's like, let's not get any professionals in here. We're the 6 suspects in this murder. Let's resolve this ourselves. Like,
Mr. Green,
the phone was working. Why didn't we just get the police?
Cannot disprove this suggestion. Professor Plum
Get people who are
disprove
who
this
it's their
suggestion.
job
Miss
to
Scarlet
investigate.
cannot
Wait.
disprove the suggestion. Colonel Mustard
Uh-oh.
cannot disprove the suggestion.
Peacock Candlestick Conservatory? Wait. Nobody could disprove, but Peacock Candlestick Conservatory. White has either Peacock Candlestick or Conservatory, because she suggested on something she
Mrs.
owned
Peacock
herself,
can
clearly.
disprove the suggestion.
So it must be Miss Peacock, then. Everybody's thinking it's Miss Peacock now.
Professor Plum cannot disprove the suggestion. Miss Scarlet cannot disprove the suggestion.
Peacock Rope
Colonel
Ballroom.
Mustard can disprove the suggestion.
Oh god, okay. God, I wish there was like a log. White's really close then.
Miss Scarlet, it is your turn. Please roll
Miss
the
White
die.
is on to the point where she's like, oh, I'm one evidence away, but I'm just gonna play coy. Because nobody could disprove what she said, but she didn't accuse, which means she suggested something that she already knew was not going to be the case, which was one of her own evidences. Whatever it was. But she's already to that point, and I might know who it is. I mean, I know it's not 4, so it's either Green or Peacock. Judging from what she said, it's probably Peacock. Hey, maybe it's Peacock with the pipe in the lounge. Let's go with Peacock. Yeah. Wait, it's Peacock again! That's 3 games in a row it's been Peacock. Yeet! Is it Peacock and Pipe again? God, she needs to learn to stop killing people.
Colonel Mustard cannot disprove the suggestion. Mrs. White cannot disprove the suggestion. Mr. Green cannot disprove the suggestion. Mrs. Peacock
Oh,
can disprove
do you have
the
pipe?
suggestion.
You have pipe. Well, at least you're keeping things interesting by changing your weapon each time. Good for you, Miss Peacock. At least you never make the same murder weapon twice. Oh yeah, we all know, Miss Peacock. We know. We know what you did.
Mrs. White can disprove the suggestion.
Candlestick or conservatory? Ooh. So yeah, White has either candlestick or conservatory. I'm inclined to believe it's the conservatory. No, it was Peacock Wrench, wasn't it?
Professor Plum
No, it was Peacock Candlestick.
cannot
Oh my
disprove the
I'm going crazy.
suggestion. Miss Scarlet cannot disprove the suggestion. Colonel Mustard cannot disprove the
Wait,
suggestion.
Peacock, candlestick.
Mrs. White can disprove
Yeah.
the suggestion.
White has conservatory. That's why she suggested that, like, even though she knew it wasn't the case, because she was in the conservatory, so... Well, it's not Peacock, or... I mean, it is Peacock, but it's not the knife, or
Miss
conservatory.
Scarlet can disprove the suggestion.
I know it's not the conservatory. Fine, take my knife.
Miss Scarlet, it is your turn. Please roll
Alright,
the
so it's
die.
probably Peacock. I mean, I'll tick that there anyway. Or is it possibly Candlestick? Where am I? I'm in the dining room. Let's try and get to the lounge. God damn it. So I know it's not conservatory, and it's probably not lounge either, but I'll try and make the suggestion anyway. I have to know! Hey, could somebody drag me down there? Could somebody suggest me and just let me join the party so I don't have to go through the conservatory to get there? What? No! What do you mean, fatal error? Did Miss Peacock kill me too? No, Miss Peacock, why? She killed me. It doesn't autosave either. Well, it was Peacock with the candlestick somewhere. God damn it. How dare you be so prone to crashing? Oh yeah, I was gonna try, let's try auto notes and see how overpowered that is. Daya. Okay, with every expert CPU again. Because that should fill the notes out insanely quickly with all the suggestions that happen. Classic. What is no dice roll? Do you just get to go anywhere? Like, you choose what room you want to be in?
Miss Scarlet.
Alright, preferences,
turn.
auto
Please
notes
roll
on.
the die.
Can I turn? I'll try turning off the walls. Ah! Oh no, I don't like that. Give me back the walls! I'm having an existential crisis. I need my 4 walls, thank you very much. Alright. Conservatory, ballroom, study. What? You didn't auto-note that? The hell? Conservatory, ballroom, study. Conservatory, ballroom, study. Maybe it just means once the suggestions start going off, it'll automatically apply them. Let's see. Maybe auto notes doesn't work. Oh, I guess I did only put it on after we started the game, so maybe you need to start the game with it active.
Miss Scarlet, it is your turn. Please roll the die.
Really? This is happening again? I'm blocking the doorway for Colonel Mustard again. He's gonna have to sit there and look me lovingly in the eyes. Oh, he rolled a 6. You're gonna suggest me now just to drag me away, aren't you? Oh no, he's suggesting himself! Bold move, my guy.
Mrs. White can disprove the suggestion.
Alright, what? That didn't make any notes, though. What? Huh? You didn't fill out any notes for me. Okay, auto notes don't actually help, I guess. Unless I need to, like, reload it. Nope. Ah, go on, Plum. Pull me down there. There's a lot of rooms in that segment. Ooh, with the cameras. Going for the home run.
Miss
Big swing.
Scarlet can disprove the suggestion.
I can? Oh, right, study.
Miss
That does make
Scarlet,
sense.
It is your turn. Please roll.
So I'm going to the lounge. That's not... Oh, I don't know if it's the lounge. Okay. Let's check it. You know what? Let's suggest myself. I have to alleviate suspicion. You know what? Actually, I don't know what your rope animation looks like. Let's find out. Oh, it's the same as, like, peacocks, basically. Just kind of stands there staring at him after she
Colonel
does
Mustard cannot disprove the suggestion. Mrs. White can disprove the suggestion.
it. Lounge. White lounge. Ah, okay. So once you get shown the evidence, it'll pop it up. It doesn't do things based on assumptions. I think the new Cluedo game does. It says, like, oh, they might have this. But I think it also, like, you can't turn off auto notes on, like, the new one, which is why I didn't like it. Okay, White has the lounge card. That's good to know. I like auto notes. It's not overpowered in this.
Mrs. White can disprove the suggestion.
White Wrench Lounge? Oh yeah, of course she can, because she has the lounge. Duh. You know, I thought this with this Scarlet one.
Mr. Green can
With those
disprove the
videos, it
suggestion.
doesn't look like they hung him that high. Like, they're still head height with him. So, it's like... So he's hanging, but he's, like, still got his feet
Mrs.
on the floor.
Peacock cannot disprove the suggestion. Professor Plum cannot disprove the suggestion. Miss
Unless
Scarlet
Mr. Black
can
is a very
disprove
small
the
man.
suggestion.
Because if they're still, like, eye level with these people, while he's supposedly hanging... Oh, here he is. Creepazoid back again.
Professor Plum cannot disprove the suggestion. Miss Scarlet can disprove the suggestion.
Damn straight. It's not the study, you dinguses.
Miss Scarlet, it is your turn.
Why is
Please
Mustard
roll
standing
the
right behind
die or
me?
use the secret passage.
I wanna touch the monkey. Funny monkey. Okay. Hey, can somebody tell me it's not me? I want to know it's not me, please. That'd be great. I guess Revolver. I don't know if you've seen that. Oh, baby.
Colonel Mustard cannot disprove the suggestion.
Me and gun.
Mrs. White.
It might be me with a gun.
Suggestion. Mr.
Uh-oh.
Disprove the suggestion. Mrs.
Uh-oh.
Peacock cannot disprove the suggestion. Professor
Oh, thank God,
can
Plum, my
disprove
saviour.
The suggestion.
Yay! Aw, thanks, Plum. Appreciate you. Oh, what a lad. He's like, don't worry, it wasn't you. Oh, I guess I can add ticks next to all of these as well, huh? Next one, I may have just been dethroned as your waifu. Oh my god. Again, still haven't even
Mr.
downloaded
Green
ZZZ.
cannot
I need to.
disprove the
I just haven't got
suggestion.
around to it.
Mrs. Peacock
I've been
can
playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
disprove the
Tag
suggestion.
Force, okay? I've been having... I've got like 20 hours logged into this save file. I don't know why, I've just been on a Yu-Gi-Oh! Binge. After Forbidden Memories, I was like, I have to play Tag Force on the PS2 again. I just have to. And I didn't realise, like, I think I've beaten it once before, but like, I didn't realise, like, the post-game of Tag Force Evolution is actually so insane.
Professor
Like,
Plum
there's
can
so much more
disprove
you can
the
do
suggestion.
post-game. Like, you have, like, 1 of 7 partners, which is, like, the 7 main characters of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. It's like, oh, do you want to do a Tag Force tournament with Jaden, Alexis, Bastion,
Miss
Zane,
Scarlet cannot
Cyrus,
disprove the
like,
suggestion.
all those
Colonel
characters who
Mustard
you
can
expect.
disprove
But
the
once you beat the
suggestion.
game once,
Miss Scarlet,
once
it
you
is
beat the
your
game
turn.
once, then
Please
you can just
roll the die
go,
or
like,
use the secret passage.
play with anybody. You can choose the random NPCs, or you can choose Dark Magician Girl, or the Shadow Riders as your partner. So I can, if I befriend her, I can tag duel with the vampire lady that I adore from the anime. So I'm currently working on befriending everybody so I can have every choice possible. And I'm trying to, like, 100% the packs as well. So, like, have every booster pack available. It's so fun! Tag Force is the best Yu-Gi-Oh! Game by far. Because it's just, like, it's what everything I love about a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. It's like, you start out as, like, a garbage deck, and then you build your deck up over time. But you also have both single and tag duels. It's great! Play on, like, talk about it to another everyone. Hell yeah. It's the right way to do things. Play what you want to play, and then, I don't know what's the word, gush about it, I guess. Do what you love and tell everybody about it, and don't be ashamed about it either. Where are we? Lounge. Whitehead Lounge. So this is actually a bad place to be, but I'll make a suggestion anyway, just in case. Let's try and knock a couple others off, shall we? I think Colonel Mustard. Somebody had Colonel Mustard. What do I know you have? Let's drag Colonel Mustard in here with the candlestick, because I said so. White is probably just going to tell me it's not the lounge again, but you never know.
Colonel Mustard cannot
he didn't have any of
disprove the
those.
suggestion. Mrs. White.
I know you
disprove
can
the
disprove it.
suggestion.
I need to leave the lounge. Gotta go to the dining room. Already back from talking about it at work. Right. Yeah, once I start playing ZZZ, I
Mrs.
probably will
White
be
can
talking about it a
disprove
lot.
The suggestion.
Because I love gacha games, I love horror games, I just needed a break. I played too
Mr.
much
Green cannot
Star Rail.
disprove the suggestion. Mrs. Peacock can disprove the suggestion.
Why is everybody in the lounge all of a sudden? Miss White always plays so coy with it. She's like, she hides the revolver in her
Mrs. Peacock
chesticles. She
cannot
hides the knife
disprove
behind
the
her back.
suggestion.
She's like,
Professor Plum can disprove the
I guess it
suggestion.
makes sense, right? She's just like the butler, so she just like walks up to him, suspiciously holding the weapon, and he's like doesn't expect anything of it, probably. Whereas the others are pretty quick and aggressive about it. If it's just Mr. Black's butler. Black Butler! Oh my gosh! Wait, what is happening? Peacock? Peacock, end your turn, please. Peacock? I'm gonna save. I'm gonna exit to menu and we'll see if that fixes her. She got a bit stuck.
Please roll the die.
Go on. Oh, she's not doing it. She doesn't want to play the game anymore, and Miss White's trapped outside the universe. You can't see her behind me. There she is. Okay, well, thank you, Miss Peacock, for ruining the game. I don't want to play anymore. I'm losing, so I don't want to play anymore. Damn you, Peacock. Save the current game? No. Did I download the Monopoly game? Hold on. I just had an idea for what we could do. I need to find out if I have Monopoly. Or we could play Lego chess. Abandonware. Monopoly. I mean, I'm finding my CD-ROM of Monopoly. I'm locating it from my drawers that I have. Which one is it? Well, that looks possibly right. I just remember the Monopoly that I played had like a really weird opening sequence. It was like, come on, let's play Monopoly. I remember it had like a really weird opening that like had an awesome breakdown. Oh, I don't think it's... Is it this one? I just need... I'm trying to find the right one, you know. Oh, that's too modern. That's clearly not the right one. This is like a 1998 Monopoly I'm looking for. Oh, wait, 2002? Is that right? Well, it could be this one. I mean, the screenshots are in German, so that's always a good sign. Should we try it? Let's give it a shot. 2006 re-release. Oh, sure. I mean, it looks about right. I'll know by the intro. I'll know from the introduction whether it's the right Monopoly or not. But yeah. Okay, well that downloads slowly. Let's try having another one of these. Local. Me. Let's have every expert. Because I want to see somebody that isn't Peacock in jail. We've seen Peacock in jail 2 or 3 times already. You know what, let's try no dice roll. Let's give that a shot. I'm curious what no dice roll means.
Miss Scarlet, it is your turn.
Wait, do I just have 9? Oh, it just gives you 9 every time? That's weird. Alright, I guess I'll go to the lounge. Oh, it automatically ticks them off. That's kind. Okay, auto notes is just helpful. Wait, I have to use my last roll? I accidentally clicked the phone in here. That's impressive. Wait, do I have to use all my... Huh? I still have 1 roll left. Uh-oh. Wait, is no dice roll broken? Wait, I can't just suggest straight away? Wait, no dice roll is weird then. Because I can't just suggest, I have to end my turn? So if you... Wait, are you going to be allowed to suggest in here? Now I'm confused. Oh, weird. He ended his turn outside of the room. They're all doing it. So if you... Huh? Huh? Oh, I'm confused. They're all just, like, waiting outside the rooms. Did I miss a memo on how no dice roll works? They're all doing it.
Miss Scarlet, it is your turn.
I have 3 rolls? Oh, okay. I can suggest now. I have 6 rolls again. I'm so confused how no dice roll works. Let's suggest myself. With... Have we seen every animation for you? I don't think we've seen Candlestick, so let's do that. Well, can't say that's not what I expected.
Colonel Mustard.
But the FMVs are like 3 seconds long.
Mrs. White can disprove the suggestion.
Oh, it's not the Candlestick. It could still be me, though. Oh, he's doing a plum one. We hate the plum ones.
Mrs. White can disprove the suggestion.
Plum Ridge Lounge. She probably has plum. There she is, pulling weapons out of her inventory again. And I put inventory in heavy quotation marks.
Mrs.
I mean, that's basically what the chesticles area is, isn't it, for women? It's their inventory. Where everything is stored. So, Colonel Mustard doesn't even bother with hanging you, he just puts a noose around your neck and that's enough to kill you. Wow, Mr. Black is a fragile old man.
Cannot disprove the suggestion. Miss Scarlet can disprove.
Damn straight I can. It's not the rope. Hi, Peacock. How's it going? Oh, you're... I think I stabbed a man in here. Cool.
Professor Plum can disprove the suggestion.
Like, whenever you suggest yourself in Cluedo, it's always a bit weird. Mr. Green with the knife. Okay. That's a great FMV as well. Because he looks around like, nobody else in here? I'm just gonna sneakily stab you. Like, bro. Like, the fact that you're just in this room alone with him to begin with is suspicious, but it's like, who are you looking around for?
Miss Scarlet.
I actually don't know the backstory. Are we like, were we invited here? Like, are we all suspects because we were like in the house at the time? Like, I don't... Well, anyway, is it me? I have to know. I guess I'll check Revolver too. I have to know, did I do it? I'm just going around to everybody else in this house. Did I do it?
Cannot disprove the suggestion.
Guys, you have to tell me, did I do it?
Disprove the suggestion.
Ah, it's not the lounge. Ooh, mustard with mustard suggests it's mustard with a wrench.
White cannot disprove
like, it's even weirder if you accuse yourself, right? I feel like if you find out that it's yourself in Cluedo, it would be so much more fun if you had to start playing, like, Among Us to, like, throw everybody else off the trail and make them make false accusations. That'd be so cool as, like, a little, like, homebrew rule for Cluedo, where it's like, oh, I've deduced that I was the one that did it, but getting myself arrested seems like a bad idea.
Mrs. Peacock can disprove the suggestion.
So you just try and pin it on other people? That'd be genius. I'm making my own version of Cluedo. Wait, that would work actually. You just take Among Us, turn it into a board game that's basically Cluedo, but you know if you're the imposter or not. I think I'm onto a multi-million-dollar idea here. Who is it that made Among Us? Was it, like, Inner Sloth? No, I don't Anyway. Call me, guys. I'm onto something here.
Disprove the suggestion. Miss Scarlet.
Board games are coming back.
The suggestion. Colonel Mustard can
no, not Ford games, Google. I said board games. Thank you. Wrong version of board, but... It's whatever. Oh, you got it right the second time, though. Google AI being funky with its subtitles once again. Oh, mustard with the rope. People are heavily leaning into it being mustard.
Scarlet can disprove the suggestion.
I know it's not the rope, though. All I've done is
Miss Scarlet,
tackle
it
whites.
is your turn.
Cards. Like, I know 2 out of 3 of what white has. Let's go to the ballroom, shall we? See if we can knock off the last of white's cards that she has. Can I make a suggestion in here? Oh, I guess you just can't suggest on the first turn. That must be why. Is it me? I have to know. Is it me with the wrench? Come on, guys, tell me. Did I do it? Somebody has to know. Did I do it?
Colonel Mustard.
Hey,
can
Mustard can.
disprove the suggestion.
Wrench. Ballroom. Haha. People leaning into Mustard and the revolver a lot. Is it freaking Peacock
Mrs.
again?
White cannot disprove the suggestion.
Swear to God, if it's
Mr.
Peacock again.
Green can disprove the suggestion.
Swear to God, if it's Peacock, like, for the 3rd time, I'm quitting and we're playing a game of Monopoly instead. Wait, I just realised if we start playing Monopoly, we might be here for like 8 hours. Which isn't necessarily a problem, but I have, like, anime to watch.
Green can disprove the suggestion.
Unironically. So, I watched the first episode of Shikanoko today. And... because I wanted to, like, start watching, like, the first episode of an anime series and then writing, like, a 1-episode review. So I have, like, 2 different styles of anime review. I either binge watch a whole series that's old, or a new anime I watch 1 episode and, like, review
Mrs. Peacock can disprove
that.
the
So I want to, like,
suggestion.
write a review for the first episode of Shikanoko. But on Twitter today, if you follow me on Twitter, you'll know, like, okay, one has the creepiest rope animation too. If you follow me on Twitter,
Professor
you'll
Plum
realise
cannot
that
disprove the suggestion.
there's another
Miss
anime that
Scarlet
came out,
can disprove
like, the day
suggestion.
before Shikanoko, which has been very heavily overshadowed by Shikanoko, which is about a VTuber. Ironic, isn't it? It's about a VTuber that leaves her stream open, and, like, I don't know exactly what she does, but she gets really popular because she shows her true self by accidentally leaving her stream open. And everyone's like, yo, she's a bruh girl. And there's a clip that's been going
Miss
around
Scarlet
Twitter where
cannot
she's on
disprove
about
the
gooning.
suggestion. Colonel Mustard can
There's a
disprove the
weird
suggestion.
reference to Ronaldo's
Miss Scarlet,
interview where he
it
moves
is
the
your
coke out the
turn.
way and grabs a bottle of water. And, like, she does that as, like, a weird reference. Yeah, that one just came out. Yeah, it was, I think it, like, came out a couple days ago. But, like, the clip that I keep seeing is, like, she makes a reference to Ronaldo from football, which is weird in of itself. She, like, moves a drink out the way and picks up beer and shows it to the camera. Where the reference is he moves coke out the way and shows water to the camera. And then she's on about gooning to other VTubers. She's like, it'd be an insult to not rub one out. When I see a pretty woman, it would be an insult to her not to rub one out. And I'm like, what? Fucking, I was like, oh my god, the past couple months have been so full of Shikanoko and nothing else. How has nobody been talking that this is coming out? Like, I'm, like, bewildered. So I have 2 videos I need to make. One is a Shikanoko anime review, and after just a single episode, and one will be about that anime, and basically saying, like, how its meme potential is the same as Shikanoko's, but it's just been heavily overshadowed by the even memeier anime this season.
Mrs. White cannot disprove the suggestion. Mr. Green cannot disprove the suggestion. Mrs.
Mr.
Peacock
Green.
cannot disprove the suggestion. Professor
Uh-oh.
Plum cannot disprove the suggestion. Miss
Uh-oh.
Scarlet cannot disprove the suggestion.
Mustard, revolver, ballroom? He has ballroom! Mustard with the revolver! Wait. Mustard, Uh-oh. Miss White figured it out too. It's mustard with the revolver.
Green can disprove the suggestion.
But green has billiards. So yeah, it's mustard with revolver then. We just don't know what room. Oh, green might have it actually. He's going to the hall right now. Where am I anyway? Oh, I'm in the kitchen. Where's Plum? What are you up to, Plumb? Plumbus. God, this music's awesome. I'm sorry. We talked about it earlier, but just hearing that friggin' jazz breakdown.
Miss Scarlet, it is your turn.
Oh, can I go to the study? I'm making a last-ditch attempt at mustard revolver study. If it's not the study, I think it might be the hall.
Colonel Mustard can
Okay, it's
disprove
the
suggestion.
study, I get? Yeah, you have study. Oh, wait, you're gonna auto-mark it for me? Of course. I've been calling your name. No worries. Thank you for stopping by, appreciate it. Yeah, we'll be back Wednesday with the Naruto Forbidden Memories mod, which is all in Spanish, so it's going to be very interesting. You know what? Do we make a suggestion? Because I'm going to lose next turn anyway, I think. I have a 1 in 4 chance. It's either hall, dining room, kitchen, or conservatory. Either hall, dining room, kitchen, or conservatory. And nobody's been to the hall yet.
Miss Scarlet has accused correctly.
The gacha gods smile upon me. It's simple deduction, really. Okay. Mustard's entire animation is just him walking into prison. Cool. Oh, I know what we can do, actually. Do we want to play another one, actually? Let's play one more. Let's... Can I do, like, a 1v1? Is that a thing I can do? I want a 1v1 Plum. Is that a thing I can do? Oh, need 3 characters? Who else? Bring Miss White in. Make her an expert. Actually, I've got a better idea. Okay. Let's have 3 opponents, all of different difficulties. Wait, can I just have a full computer match? Can I I want to spectate. I'm going to commentate what's happening. What? Is this actually a thing that can happen? Will it let me just watch the AI play against each other? Classic mode. I mean, let me start the game without any human players. Oh my god, I can. Alright, here we are today at the annual Clue tournament of 1998. Scarlet and Mustard starting off slow, not even anywhere near a goddamn room. Oh, Miss White has rolled a 6. She is getting real close to getting into, what is that, the ballroom, I think? Miss White might be our first to make a suggestion, as long as she does not roll a 1 on her next turn. Another 4 comes out for green. He's way away from that music room. I think that's the ballroom too. I assume Miss Peacock will do her classic move of going towards the conservatory first, but only rolling a 2, that's going to hamper her progress in... I struggle for words. It's that bad for her. I didn't even realize it, but yes, Scarlet only actually rolled a 1 on her first turn. That is very unfortunate. And then not even getting into a room on her second turn. Oh, and Mustard has rolled a 1 as well. It's a very slow start for those two. White will make it into the ballroom and make the first suggestion of the game. What's she gonna pull out? She thinks it's mustard with the knife. Now let's see, can anybody counter that? We would hope so, otherwise this is gonna be a very short game for the Clue Tournament of 98. Professor Plum can disprove the suggestion. Well, would you look at that? I'm realizing the butler is not here to assist me, so I'm solo casting today. Oh, Miss Peacock is... Her progress is massively being impeded by those first two terrible rolls. Plum will also make it into a room. What is that? The study? It is the study, and he thinks it's Mr. Green with the candlestick. Let's see how that works out for him. Immediately, Miss Scarlet can disprove the suggestion. Alright, can Miss Scarlet... She finally gets into that room. Wow. 3 turns later, she can finally make her first suggestion, and she pulls Mr. Plum over to the lounge, suggesting it was him with the wrench. Immediately shut down by Colonel Mustard, though. How will Colonel Mustard react? He's immediately suggesting it was Miss White with the pipe in the ballroom. Interesting. But Miss White cannot disprove. Neither can Miss Green. Mr. Green. Sorry, I misgendered you. Mrs. Peacock cannot either. This is looking dangerous. Okay, Professor Plum to the rescue once again. I suppose maybe he has Miss White, I think. Oh, and that's another 1 roll. The rolls are very low today for our players. Alright, Green will use the insta-suggestion. The benefit of being pulled to another room by being accused. Miss Peacock immediately disproving Scarlet with the rope, actually. Miss Peacock will finally make it into the conservatory. I bet she's very happy to finally get on the board with a suggestion. Suggesting it's Scarlet with a revolver in the conservatory. Interesting, interesting. Seeing a couple Miss Scarlet suggestions already. Mr. Green with the candlestick as well, huh? I feel like we've seen quite a lot of Mr. Green suggestions as well. Seems our prime suspects right now are Scarlet and Green. Although Miss Peacock has been known to kill a man or 3, so I'm not surprised Scarlet takes the opportunity to suggest her. With the wrench in the conservatory. Mrs. White immediately disproving it, though. Maybe I should be keeping my own notes to try and figure out what each card each player has. It'd be very difficult for me without having any evidence or seeing any of the cards, but could be a fun game in of itself to try and deduce what each person has. Miss White enters back into the ballroom to suggest herself a bold move coming out of Miss White. Let's see how that plays out for her. She says she did it with the pipe in the ballroom. Is this guilt? Is this a confession? No, Plum disproves it. He says, no, you are not being a scapegoat for Mr. Green, who also suggests himself with the knife in the lounge. Miss Peacock shuts him down too, though. Any self-accusations are very swiftly being shut down here. Peacock with the sassy walk into the ballroom. People love this corner of the map. And Miss Peacock hates Scarlet, we're seeing. There seems to be a bit of a cat fight going on between these two. She really does not like Miss Scarlet. I mean, what, a blue and red contrasting colours? I don't know art theory, so... Plum is starting to suggest Miss White. We're seeing a lot more Miss White suggestions now, actually. He thinks it's Miss White with the knife in the dining room. Well, that's 3 out of 5. Oh, Mr. Green comes in to disprove it. I do wonder what evidence does Mr. Green have? The other 3 did not. Now, Miss Scarlet is fighting back. Now she's suggesting it's Miss Peacock. The cat fight continues. Peacock with the knife in the ballroom. Mr. Green can disprove. I'm starting to think Mr. Green might have the knife card, actually. Because that was two knife suggestions, both shut down by Mr. Green. So maybe Green has the knife as one of his 3 cards. And if I've deduced it, I'm starting to think the others might have as well. While Scarlet and Peacock are having a bit of a fight, it seems White and Colonel Mustard are having their own little fight going back and forth too. Now, where is Green going to next? What is that room, actually? I'm dining. Okay, the dining room is below the lounge. I haven't learnt this this map very well. Oh, Peacock is going back to the conservatory. Is she going to pull Miss Scarlet back over there as well? No, she's on the Miss White train too now. Another suggestion for Miss White. With the knife. Ah, Miss Scarlet can disprove, though. I was going to say, if we've got all the way to Mr. Green again, then we would have had confirmation. Mr. Plum and Green are meeting in the hallway to have a discussion, I suppose. Like, they're going to share evidence, maybe? A bold tactic, sharing some evidence to make sure that one of them wins the grand prize of no money. Maybe they just want to see somebody in jail that isn't them. Colonel Mustard suggesting Miss White again with the knife. Mr. Green can disprove it. Yep, pretty sure Green has the knife card. Don't know what the play is here from our expert CPUs to keep suggesting the knife when clearly it's not the knife. Oh, but Mr. Green can disprove White with the revolver in the dining room. Maybe it's the dining room that Mr. Green has, actually. Alright, Mr. Green back into the lounge. It seems our players here really are not sure of anything right now. I thought for a second they had a plan, but the suggestions seem to be back to just being all over the place. We have no real direction any which way at the moment. Scarlet and Peacock both want to get into this room together, I guess. Oh, another Colonel Mustard with the knife this time. There's a lot of knife suggestions. Maybe I was wrong that that Green had the knife card. Uh-oh. Mr. Green can disprove the suggestion. Still, I think he does have the knife. There's a lot of knife suggestions being shut down by Mr. Green here. That's another knife suggestion. But this time White with the knife in the billiard room, sorry. And again, Mr. Green shuts it down. I don't know what they're planning, but there's a lot of them grouped up in this billiards room at the moment. Miss White suggests herself with the knife in the billiard room. And once again, Mr. Green can shut it down. Mr. Green has full control over the situation, it seems. And we have 4 out of 6 players all in the billiard room. Alright, Miss Peacock is ignoring the billiard room and opting to walk straight past it. As expected, Plum has entered the lounge. What will he suggest? Mrs. White with the nut. There's a lot of Miss White coming out. There's a lot of Miss White suggestions. Gunner Mustard cannot disprove it. Mrs. White cannot disprove it. Mr. Green's gonna. Oh, wait! Mr. Green does not have the knife. I repeat, Mr. Green does not have the knife card. It just seemed like he did, because I guess he has a couple other cards that kept getting suggested. Wow, okay. Perhaps it is the knife, then. Miss Peacock shut something else down, though. I'm not sure what part of that got shut down. Maybe the room. I'm thinking Miss Peacock may have the lounge card. Oh, it's... I think all our players are on the same page now, thinking it might be Miss White with the knife. They just have not figured out which room it's in. But has Miss Scarlet come in and clutched it after harassing Miss Peacock for a while? It seems maybe Miss Scarlet has done it. It's Miss White with the knife in the library. Congratulations to Miss Scarlet. Now we get to see Miss White in jail. Good riddance. Never trust the butler, cleaner, lady people. Yeah, you're gonna have a field day with that dusty-ass room, miss. I love how quick the cutscene is to close. That was fun. I kind of want to do that again. Casting a Cluedo game is unironically way too much fun. Unironically, casting a Cluedo game. I want to do that again. Let's make them all different difficulties this time. Let's make... Oh boy. Okay, computer. Let's have Scarlet be normal. We can have 2 of each. Okay, so... I'd say Colonel Mustard would be an expert, because he's like a military man. And... maybe Plum. So there are 2 normal... Oh, wait, no, you're an expert, you're a normal... Who should be our male? Let's do, like, 2 of each and 1 of each gender so it doesn't look sexist. So who should be our other normal? I guess Reverend Green is the most plain-ass, boring man in existence. Let's set him to normal, too. So it's Scarlet and Green as normal. Who would be an expert between Peacock and White? Ooh. And who would be novice? Well, I guess we're... Oh, I guess we're making Plum the novice. No, you know what? It's not sexist, okay? He's a professor, he's a military man. You know what? No. I'm gonna set you to novice, actually. He's literally a professor. You may know Shooter Man, but you don't know detective-iness. There we go. Let's make the butler the novice. Actually, no. I'll make you the expert and Peacock the novice. She's just a dumb rich bitch. There we go. Sorted. So we got novice Mustard, novice Peacock, normal Scarlet, normal Green, expert White, expert Plum. Alright. Classic. Welcome back to the second round of the 1998 Clue tournament. Maybe I should be, like, lowering the smartness of these characters as they win a match. Like, there's, like, a tier system. Like, they go down in smartness every time they win a game, so they have less chance of winning the next one. Whoever wins 2 games in a row. That would be a, you know... who won? Miss Scarlet won the last one. You know, I'm doing that, actually. That's a brilliant idea. Exit to menu. Actually, no, I'm just going to watch how this plays out, and then we'll do that. We'll do that for the next one. I guess we did already dumb her down to normal from expert. Alright, once again, I mean, nobody can even reach a room even with a 6 roll, so... Nobody's going to hit the, Oh, Scarlet is off to a very slow start. Nobody's going to hit a suggestion on the first turn, but... if you get lucky, you can make a suggestion turn 2, but it does not seem like Mustard or Scarlet will reach there. Ooh, that's a double 1 roll. That's a snake eyes for Miss White. There's a reason she is a novice. Mr. Green also does not reach a room, but Miss Peacock will. An improvement from last game. Oh, and her feud with Scarlet lives. Her feud with Miss Scarlet remains. As she suggests it's Miss Scarlet with the revolver in the conservatory, but Scarlet can quickly disprove that. Is it making notes for me, actually? I actually haven't checked. Oh, I cannot check notes. Never mind, I can't even keep notes as a caster. Miss Scarlet will immediately rebuttal by suggesting Miss Peacock, as expected. The catfight continues beyond game saves, but quickly shut down by Mustard. who himself is going to make his first suggestion of the match. Who is he going to think? It's Scarlet with a revolver. Wow, people are honing in on Scarlet. I don't know what Scarlet ever did, other than be an amazingly creative talent in Niji-Sanji En. Oh, White is having an awful beginning to this match. Let's see if she can pick it back up in the later half. Maybe somebody will suggest her just to get her out of the hallway. No, Green is suggesting Colonel Mustard. He thinks, you're a military man, you're used to killing people. I've seen how you throw knives. Professor Plum will disprove it. We don't get to find out what he disproved it with, unfortunately. But hey, that's all the more fun, right? I think I have my clip for today. I think I just upload that, just casting an AI Cluedo match. That's the clip right there. That was so fun. And ironically, I love this shit. I love watching like AI only games of things. Like, I want to do it for Smash Bros. Maybe too. Like a big Smash Bros. Ultimate tournament and just cast it. But I don't know enough about fighting games to do that. Uh-oh. We're already up to 3 people unable to disprove, but Miss Peacock comes in clutch. Alright, Colonel Mustard. That's a very creepy FMV of Green just getting real up close and personal with Mr. Black and just stabbing him in the chest. Miss White made it out the hallway while I was talking about other shit. Congratulations. She suggests Miss Peacock with the wrench. I guess she must have been pulled there. Miss Peacock can disprove it. Whether that's White, wrench, or study, we do not know. Oh! Wow, I say Miss White was having a very slow start, and now she's getting dragged all over the shop. People can't stop suggesting her now. But Colonel Mustard can quickly disprove that. I say quickly, it almost got all the way around, actually. Peacock suggests herself with the revolver in the study, right in front of Plum, who immediately disproves it, but he must feel very uncomfortable at that suggestion. Staring her dead in the eyes while she says, I have a gun. And he says, no you don't. Alright, Scarlet enters the dining room. What is she gonna do in here? Probably accuse somebody of murder. It's Plum with the candlestick. I guess that would make sense, considering there probably is candlesticks in that room. I see some on the table, actually. Was one of those the murder weapon? Who knows? Miss White says no. Oh, Mustard is heading out of the ballroom and into the conservatory. What is he going to do there? Is he going to hang out with the monkey? I certainly would. It's very rare you see somebody with a pet monkey. I still can't believe Pecora bought a fucking monkey. Miss White can disprove whatever the hell he suggested. Another Colonel Mustard suggestion with the candlestick. Oh, that's 2. Plum can disprove it. I'm starting to think Plum might have the candlestick. Professor Green is done playing with the piano. Wasn't he Reverend Green, actually? Was he just Mr. Green? Did they remove his reverency? What happened? He used to be Reverend Green, and now he's not. He's just Mr. Oh, another Mustard suggestion. I think our players know something we don't. There's a lot of Colonel Mustard suggestions. I think Miss Scarlet might have had the rope card, potentially. Alright, Mustard. Oh, you think it's Peacock with the knife? You know, I'm starting to wonder, why do we not know what room it took place in? Surely wherever the body was found. Why do we not know where the body was found? And even then, why does it matter? Why does where the body was discovered even make it... Actually, I've played Danganronpa. I just answered my own question. Where the body was found does sometimes have big significance. Never mind. Mr. Green thinks it's himself with the wrench. Is he going to admit his own guilt today? Miss Peacock immediately shuts him down. I guess maybe it's like a pro player move to suggest yourself so you don't teleport anybody else into the room you're in. Maybe it's some like elite strat. Wow, a lot of quick shutdowns happening in this game. Considering each player only has 3 cards. It's not making it very far around the board. I do remember that's another pro strat is to like cross off what players don't have. Hey, welcome back. I'm just casting an AI match of CPUs. An AI Cluedo match. Oh! Is Miss Scarlet about to win the 2nd match in a row? Miss Scarlet with the double victory. Wow, we're going to have to put her down on novice difficulty. My god, woman. She was on expert and won it. And then she was on normal and won it again. God damn, we're going to have to dumb her down to novice and keep everybody else on expert. And if she wins again, she gets removed from the tournament for cheating. Let's watch Mr. Green chill out. Why does he look like so seductive? Yeah, you chill out in that jail cell. Feel like your brain is gonna have a fit over the next one. Oh, for sure. The brain rot of Shikanoko alone, but then also that VTuber anime. Oh, for sure. Alright, let's cast another AI match. This time, you're going down to novice, and everybody else gets to stay on expert. Alright. I think that's what I'm gonna do. It's the first to 3 victories, and every time they win one, they get brought down a difficulty. So Scarlet has won twice. I mean, I did mess with the difficulties on the previous one, but it is what it is. Got onto the VTuber one also, but laughing too much. Oh, yeah, I haven't watched that one yet. I'll probably watch it after stream today. Or watch it tomorrow before I make my Shikanoko video. But yeah, I need to watch the VTuber one for sure. But yeah, what a brilliant idea casting Cluedo games was. So yes, if Miss Scarlet wins again, she will win the 1998 Cluedo tournament. Oh, and she's starting off with a 6 roll immediately. She's going to get into that lounge turn 2, hopefully. She's got a very good chance of getting in there. Oh, I've got plenty of soundproofing in my office, for sure. I'll be fine. I have soundproofing for all my voiceover and streaming necessities. Oh, Mr. Green with the 1 roll. That's going to hamper his progress. But Miss Peacock with a 4 roll, a very standard roll. Nothing too fancy. Should get her into the conservatory next turn, as long as she doesn't roll too low. If she rolls average again, she'll be okay. Does Plum start that far away from any building? Wow, Plum starts really far away from any room, actually. Wait. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in 7, she can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, Plum actually starts one space away. Like, further away than other people do. Damn, Plum is hard mode. I feel bad for Plum. I mean, it shouldn't make that much of a difference, one space, but still. Yeah, I saw the art of the VTuber one. It looks like somebody who does VTuber art made it. It looks very VTuber art style. Oh, green with the knife suggestion. We love seeing that one. That's always a fun FMV. Get up close and personal with Mr. Green. That's a double. Okay. On the third chance, Plum manages to disprove. Now Mr. Green has been brought here. What's he going to do with it? He suggests we start with the pipe. How will she react? She is the only novice here now. We had to remove 2 of her brain cells because she won too many times. If she can win on novice difficulty, she does win the tournament though. They start with 3 brain cells, and every victory they get 1 removed surgically. Oh, we haven't seen that one today. Miss White cleans the candlestick before smacking you in the face with it. That's good attention to detail right there. Oh yeah, they probably clapped in the VTuber industry for sure. I wouldn't be surprised either. Just from the couple clips I've seen of it, it does look very, very accurate. Oh, a lot of Miss White suggestions coming in. Maybe our players are already onto something. It would be very quick. Alright, Colonel Mustard enters the dining room. A very popular location, this tournament. Thinking it's Professor Plum with the revolver. I would say, judging from Plum's reaction to when he fired the revolver, maybe he could get off on manslaughter charges to get off a little bit easier. I don't know who recorded that footage, actually. That's something we haven't taken into consideration. How do we have footage of all of these people killing people with weapons? Are we in a house full of murderers and we're just trying to figure out who actually was the murderer for this one specific case? Why do we have footage? Why do we have POV footage of everybody killing these people? Or are they just reenacting it every time? Is that why they have to go to the room? Because they have to reenact it every time somebody says, I think it was you. So we have to watch. Like, Miss Peacock has to bring the wrench to the lounge and... Oh, she's outside the map. She has to come to the lounge to suggest... Oh! She's suggesting it was Mustard with the knife. I'm glad she didn't try and move, because she is currently trapped in a void. One can immediately disprove that. That is probably the weirdest suggestion video. The Colonel Mustard slightly taps you and then stabs you with a pipe. Like, it makes a really loud noise for how gentle it looks like he... It looks like he just, like, caresses you with it. Alright, somebody needs to suggest Miss Peacock to get her out of that room. God damn, look at those hips. Scarlet, continue your cat fight with Miss Peacock from the last game. Bring her to the conservatory. Nope, that is Mustard with the knife. Like, starting to think a few of you have the right idea. Miss White cannot disprove. Mr. Green can. Maybe this is the one where he has the knife. Although I think he disproved another Colonel Mustard theory before, so... Oh. 2. 3 out of 5. Is it Plum with the candlestick? Or Plum says, nuh-uh, not me. Alright, White, I'm gonna need you to suggest Miss Peacock, because in a couple turns, we're gonna get soft-locked if you don't do something. Okay, it's all up to Reverend Green. Wait, I think he is Rev Green in the English version. I seem to remember him being Reverend Green. Did the American release change it to Mr. Green because they don't know what a Reverend is in America? Actually, I don't even know what a Reverend is. What the hell is a Reverend? Anyway, he does us all a favor and suggests Miss Peacock with the candlestick to save us from a soft lock. Thank you, Mr. Green. I think Reverend is like a holy man. Like a man of God, I don't fully know. Anyway, Peacock, once again, bullying Miss Scarlet, like she does every game. And Plum decides to join in too. Just because she's down to novice CPU, doesn't mean y'all can bully her. And now she is trapped outside the map. She is trying to escape the confines of the world. It's okay, she gets a free suggestion for having been teleported there. Oh, it's a technical title and religion. Oh, so it is a religious thing. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, Plum can disprove. I think Plum might have himself as a card. He's disproving a lot of Professor Plum accusations. But once again, Miss Scarlet is trapped outside the map, so somebody needs to pull her. Thankfully, Mustard notices that the game could not be finished without her. So he pulls her into the room for us. Thank you, Mustard, for taking one for the team. Costed him a suggestion, but he made sure the game continued and did not stalemate. Is anybody else trapped outside? Oh, are we all good? Oh, wait. Scarlet Candlestick Conservatory. It's made it through 3. Scarlet can disprove it, though. We're seeing a lot of candlestick suggestions now. Yeah, nobody's trapped outside the map? Okay, we're good. I'm starting to think they just don't know what room it's in. Ooh, a 1 roll for Miss Peacock. That is gonna hurt. Bet she did not want to see that. At such a late stage of the game, rolling a 1 to try and get to another room. It's rough. It's not what you want to see. Yep, Plum is suggesting Scarlet with Candlestick again. I'm starting to think Plum is convinced on who with what. I just don't think Plum knows where. It's made it past 2, though. Miss White can disprove the suggestion. I'm starting to think Miss White might have the ballroom card. Miss Scarlet is suggesting herself with the wrench. Once again, bold move. Always a very bold move to suggest yourself. Miss White, once again, can disprove. Miss White definitely has the ballroom card, it seems. I think a lot of our players are trying to get to the hall right now, actually. We have 3 players heading in that direction. Uh-oh. Colonel Mustard might be trying to play for a stalemate. I'm having the AI all duke it out in a tournament format. Colonel Mustard is playing for the stalemate. He is being a little baby man. He realizes he probably cannot win and is instead opting to just not play. I guess we'll save and reload and see if we can bring him back to life. Tell him, hey, you have to play the game. Oh wait, wrong thing. Load game. It's load A. Come on, Colonel Mustard, you gotta do something. Come on, buddy. You really gonna force us to restart now? Alright. Colonel Mustard has been disqualified for stalemating the game. Let's remove him from our next match. So Miss Scarlet has won 2 victories, so she is down to 1 brain cell. Colonel Mustard has been disqualified. Everybody else is still at 3 brain cells. Alright. Miss Scarlet only needs to win 1 more match. But she is suffering from -2 brain cells compared to the other 2. Starting off with a 2 roll, that's rough for her, but she can still make it into the lounge with a 6 roll on her next go. Speaking of 6 rolls, Miss White coming out the gate with a 6 roll. God damn. Yes, it is. I don't know why I made it first to 3 victories. I guess because Miss Scarlet was just too quick with it. But yes, we will, we shall see. I'm like super invested in this now. Like, I've made up my own tournament match of AI Cluedo, and now I'm like super invested in who's gonna win. The soft lock just. Oh, another 2 roll! That's gonna hurt her. Alright, Miss White. Her 6 roll helping her immediately get into the ballroom. Turn 2. Straight up suggesting Colonel Mustard, who's no longer in the game. He has been disqualified. But he can still be the culprit. You never know. Maybe he's coming back for revenge. He's killed Mr. Black or Mr. Body, whatever he's called in your version of the game. I think for me it's Mr. Black in the British version. He's killing Mr. Black as, like, payback for being disqualified from the Clue 98 tournament. Alright, Peacock suggesting Plum. No longer does she have a feud with Scarlet. She seems to always start by suggesting Scarlet. It's interesting she's led with Plum. She's trying a new meta this time. But Plum immediately bringing Scarlet over here anyway. I guess Peacock and Scarlet just cannot be separated for that long. Fate will always bring them back together. Mr. Green disproves that somehow. We don't have enough evidence yet to figure out what exactly he's disproving it with. But Scarlet gets her own back on Professor Plum by suggesting him with the wrench in the conservatory. Miss White immediately shuts it down, though. My god, I never noticed Miss White has an absolute dump truck. She is packing. I guess she needs to hide all the weapons somewhere. Mr. Green suggesting Miss Peacock with the rope in the ballroom. A very creepy POV video that one is. Miss Peacock immediately saying, nuh-uh. Likely saying, not me. Miss Peacock suggesting Mr. Green with the rope. There's a lot of rope action in the ballroom. Keep it in the bedroom, guys. Alright, where is Plum gonna go? Not very far. It's a 1 roll. I wonder if our players know something we don't, because there's a lot of rope being suggested. Scarlet has to go to the lounge because Plum is blocking the doorway. So she opts to go to the lounge and suggests Colonel Mustard with the pipe. Interesting. Mr. Green covering for Colonel Mustard today. Miss White re-entering the ballroom. I don't know why she left just to re-enter, but... bringing Miss Peacock in as well. How many? Miss Peacock I think Miss Peacock has herself as a card. I'm starting to think. We have a lot in the ballroom today. Mr. Green says, fuck this. I'm out. I don't want to be in this clusterfuck no more. Where's Miss Peacock gonna go? They're all heading up towards the billiards room, it seems. True, Kiara's dumpy is better. That is true. She does got that press 4 to pay respects going for her. But wherever Miss White was trying to head, Miss Peacock brings it to a swift end by teleporting into the billiards room. Plum re-entering the conservatory immediately after leaving. I guess the one roll meant not a lot then. Suggesting the rope again. Miss Scarlet immediately disproving it. I think she might have a conservatory card. She's suggesting Miss White with the wrench. Good alliteration, White with the wrench. Miss White immediately disproving that. Do they just all have their own card? Like, there's a lot of not me's being played right now. What is this? Scarlet with the wrench in the conservatory? It's made it through 3. It's made it through 4. And that is game! It was Miss Scarlet with the wrench in the conservatory. Congratulations, Miss White, for the correct suggestion. Actually, this is a new animation we haven't seen. Like 3 seconds long. Those animations are brilliant. Alright. Locally. Now let's bring... Okay, so you're still on Novice. Connor Mustard has been disqualified. You're down to Normal. Everybody else stays on Expert. Alright. Classic, let's go. Miss Scarlet just kind of like walked in and stood against the wall and that was like it. Right, starting off with a 4 roll, Miss Scarlet. Better than last game. She has a bit more of a chance this time. Okay, a medium roll for Miss White. She's going to need a big roll to get into the ballroom turn 2 though. A decent roll for Green. Again, gonna need a pretty good roll to get into the ballroom. Yeah, as they win, they get dumber, yeah. I started them all on Expert just to see how, like, if they would win. Like, who would win. And then I was like, how do I, like, handicap them? It's like, you know in racing, when they get weight added to their car if they win a race to, like, make the playing field more even for the next race. I think that's just touring racing, but, like, touring cars. But yeah, they get, like, weight added to handicap them so that it's, like, harder for them to win the next race as well. That's what I'm doing. I'm surgically removing their brain cells every time they win. So it's harder for them to win 3 matches. Because that's the goal here. They're trying to win 3. Except Americans overkill NASCAR. The only thing I know about NASCAR is Americans love it, and that one guy rode the wall 1 time and, like, made up 7 places, and now it's like an illegal move. Somebody did the gamer move where you just drive into the wall, and it worked for him. It's a great video, though. Like, watching this guy in real life just drive against the wall and speed past, like, half the field of competition. It's amazing. I've never been interested in NASCAR until that moment. There's a lot of Miss White suggestions immediately. I'm sorry, am I missing something? I did know Hololive collabed with baseball, yeah. There's been a lot of controversy. I don't know, controversy maybe about it. But, it's like, there are a bunch of people who are like, what the fuck is this? Why is there a shark girl singing Take Me Out to the Ball Game? And then there's another half that are like, yo, this is fucking awesome! Like, there's like 2 very distinct groups of people. Although the very wholesome thing I did see was I saw a Reddit post of somebody saying like, oh, thank you, thank you Hololive fans, that's like the most hype baseball game America's had in years. It's like a really wholesome post from a Dodgers fan who was like, yo, that was like really cool to have so many people fill out the stadium and be so excited about it. So it seems like the only people that dislike it are like the people that don't even watch baseball. They're just like, grr, VTubers. I don't like VTubers, grr. You know? But like the actual baseball fans are like, yo, this is hype. This is hype as shit. And fair enough. Alright, haven't been paying attention. I've been thinking about HoloLive and baseball. I've not been paying attention to this game. How are things progressing? Yes, as the Shark Girl herself would say, VTuber... What? No, it's HoloLive keeps winning or something? Gura said something like that. It's like HoloLive keeps getting stronger or HoloLive keeps winning. Something along those lines. Anyway, Miss White suggests Miss Peacock with the rope in the lounge. Miss Peacock immediately disproving it, though. You know, while we're on the subject of casting video games, can you tell I considered trying to get into esports casting for a while? I found out there is a college course like near me where you can learn to you can get into an esports college course, and I was like, yo, that's awesome. First of all. And there's like a subcategory of the esports course for casting specifically. I was like, that sounds amazing. It's like streaming but watching professional esports. I was like, that's awesome. And so I looked into it for a while, but then when I like asked them, I was like, yo, like, can I join the esports course? Like, I play a lot of esports and I would love to get into the casting division especially, because that's like my jam. And like, oh yeah, but you're like over the age requirement, so you have to pay. I was like, well, okay, how much is it then? Like, I don't remember the exact amount, but it was a lot. It was like, for a college course, like, not university, by the way. This isn't uni I'm talking about. This is college, like, out of high school. I was like, I don't really want to pay that much money for, like, 75% of that course I've already done. I only want it for the esport opportunity. Like, I already know everything this course is going to teach me. I just want it to get into the casting. I'm not paying that much money for that. Yeah, stuff costs money. I want to get education. I want to try and get a job in esports, and they're like, you got to pay me money for that. I'm like, why? Screw that. Just let me voice the esport. Oh, I thought we were gonna have a victory for a second there. Yeah, like Valorant and Dota casting, I was really interested in trying, but it's a little too hard for me to get into without connections. Ooh, the classic Mr. Green stab FMV. Plum immediately disproving it, though. I will look into that again. I wonder if there's, like, another way into it. I just kind of gave up for a while, because I needed money, so I found another job. Uh-oh, Plum with the revolver. He's suggesting himself. That's 2 out of 5. Cannot disprove. Mr. Green saves him. Saves him from himself. Yeah, I would like to look into it more, because it seems like fun, doing esports casting. Stab. Scarlet and Peacock continue their feud. Yeah, Plum cannot use a gun to save his life. To be fair, Miss Peacock has the same sort of animation, though. Like, what Miss Peacock looks like when she's using the revolver is like she loaded one in the chamber, but like she doesn't remember which chamber she put it in. So she's like constantly pressing the trigger, trying to like scroll through all the empty bullet slots. Like playing Russian roulette. Mr. Green suggesting himself with the candlestick. There's a lot of self-suggesting here. And Plum comes to his aid. Wow, you know, it goes back and forth, I guess. Miss Peacock suggesting herself with the rented subject. Again, a third self-suggestion. Miss Scarlet can disprove it, though. While Plum and Green are jerking each other off, I guess Scarlet and Peacock are doing the same to each other too. Yeah, I hope somebody suggests Peacock with the revolver so I can show what I mean. Hey Scarlet, suggest Peacock with a revolver. It's not going to help you, but do it anyway. So I can show off what I mean. Ah, no. It's a good one, though. Miss White with the candlestick, I like that one. She cleans the candlestick before she gets blood all over it. Smart move. You don't want the wound getting infected. Just so dumb. Yeah, let me just clean this before I get blood all over it. Oh, White's suggesting green with the candlestick. But, yeah, Plum has green, I'm sure. Green suggesting Scarlet. I'm starting to think our players know it's the candlestick. But they just don't know where or who. Miss Scarlet can disprove it, though. Our novice CPU. Still going strong. Is Miss Peacock just walking between the conservatory and ballroom? Pretty sure that's what's happening here. She just keeps going back and forth. She's suggesting herself with the candlestick in the ballroom. Uh-oh. The candlestick is looking like the weapon. Is it a self-report? Miss White disproves it. Probably ballroom. Miss White has had the ballroom card a couple times, actually. Mr. Plum, sorry, is making the educated decision to not be in the same room as everybody else. Is he viewing a gaming context thing of Neptunia? I have never played those games, but I know the characters are based off of consoles. So I have been curious, and I have a friend who's really into the Neptunia series, so I'm curious to look into it, actually, because it seems cute. It's just gaming consoles as waifus. Oh, they're all leaving the ballroom now. I think they're scrambling to find what room it's in. I think they know it's probably Miss Peacock with the candlestick. They just don't know where. There's an anime of it? I actually didn't know that. Okay, where are they all headed? They're like all headed towards the billiard room at the moment. Oh! Is Mr. Green going to be our second disqualification? He realizes he's not going to get to the billiard. Wait, no, you're the closest to the billiard room. Why are you? Oh, man. Mr. Green. You really gonna... Do you really want to be disqualified like your good buddy Colonel Mustard? It's just going to be Plum and the females left. Wow. We have our second disqualification in Reverend Green. He has forfeited the match. Okay, Miss Scarlet, still on novice. Miss White on normal. And then the other two on expert still. So we are down to 4 players. We've had 2 disqualifications. But Scarlet is very close to taking the whole thing home. Oh, a 6 roll. Scarlet is feeling confident now. She's got a second chance at winning after Green forfeited the previous match. Alright. Actually, what is the spread of these characters? Scarlet, White, Peacock, Plum? You know what? We have like a really nice spread across the board. Like, each corner of the map is covered by one of our 4 remaining contestants. And the feud continues. Miss Scarlet once again immediately leading with a Peacock suggestion. But Miss White shuts it down swiftly. Oof. Miss White is not going to be anywhere near the ballroom after 2 rolls. Miss Peacock immediately returning fire, quite literally. Suggesting Miss Scarlet with the revolver. And Miss Scarlet says, nuh-uh. Oh, with the 1 roll. Sorry, Plum. You already have it rough. Miss Scarlet with the 1 roll as well. Very slow-paced game we're having today. But that means Miss Peacock has to take the shortcut to the conservatory next turn. She can't move out of the room. Never mind, Miss White saves her by bringing her to the ballroom, actually. I think Miss Peacock might have her own card. She just disproved that very swiftly. Although we do have to remember, our players have a lot more cards now, actually. As we've removed 2 players from the match, each character has more evidence cards to hold, so it's going to be a lot harder to deduce who has what. Plum immediately suggesting himself, hoping to rid any and all suspicion off of himself. Miss Scarlet can help him out. Scarlet re-enters the lounge. I guess she doesn't want to go to the conservatory for the secret passage. She just has that feeling that it might be in the lounge. Miss White immediately disproving White with the pipe. White suggesting herself another self-report with the revolver as well. There's a lot of self-reporting with the revolver as well. Plum can disprove it. Starting to think Plum might have the revolver card. Peacock heading towards the conservatory, her favourite room. It is the room she starts closest to. She does love to just move between the conservatory and ballroom until she knows everything but the room. I'm noticing a trend in her playstyle. Maybe that's her goal. Although Plum may have noticed it too as he drags us all the way to the other end of the map. Peacock loves to just move between the 2 rooms that are very close to each other. There's like a 3-space gap, I think. Yeah. If you roll a 4, you can move quickly between the conservatory and the ballroom. The conservatory also secret passages to the lounge. You have 3 different rooms you can play with there. So you can just keep suggesting until you might have a better idea of who the culprit and weapon are. And then you can start hunting for the room. Oh, there it is! The animation I was on about, where Miss Peacock fumbles with the revolver for a while. Cannot disprove. Does Plum have the card? Yeah, Mr. Plum can disprove that suggestion. Starting to think Plum has the revolver. Mr. Peacock suggesting Mr. Green with the wrench. Professor Plum, even though Reverend Green is out of the game, he's still protecting his good buddy. Professor Plum, to be fair, he has to try and win it for the boys now. 2 of the boys have forfeited, so Professor Plum, he is carrying the weight of da boys on his shoulders right now. But he has a long way to go. Miss Scarlet is 1 victory away from winning. Miss White is 2 victories away from winning. He needs to win 3 matches. He's got a long way to travel, this Plum. Alright, Miss White making the travel into the middle of the board. I wonder where she's planning on heading next. Possibly the billiards room. Peacock is also leaving the dining room. She's heading to the lounge to see her good friend Miss Scarlet. Standing right behind her very suspiciously, but suggests Green with the gun. Again, there's a lot of revolver suggestions happening right now. Plum doesn't have the revolver card, actually. I may have been wrong. But Scarlet was able to disprove it. Maybe Scarlet has green, potentially. I don't feel like have we seen many green suggestions yet? Not opting for the secret passage. Scarlet aims to go back to the dining room. I'm starting to think, yeah, maybe Scarlet does have the conservatory card. She's specifically avoiding the conservatory. Green and Mustard in the lounge, just standing next to each other, having a nice chat, looking at the paintings there. I guess they must be discussing with each other how much they hated playing in this tournament to both forfeit. And Plum drags Green away from his nice conversation with Mustard to accuse him of murder with a candlestick. Alright, Miss Scarlet. I'm gonna suggest Mustard with the wrench. We're starting to spread out our accusations again. Although Professor Plumcat, oh, we made it through two. It gets very scary if it makes it through both White and Peacock. Only needs to get through 3 people now before it's a surefire accusation. Cannot disprove. Cannot disprove. Can disprove. It's oh, it's always keeps us on the edge of our seats. Always the last one. Oh, we're seeing a lot of wrench suggestions now. Perhaps they've moved on from the gun and are starting to think maybe it's the wrench, actually. Plum protecting Colonel Mustard once again. Who is he going to suggest? Miss Peacock with the pipe. A very different suggestion to what the others have been going with. It's a little different meta he's playing. He's playing a different game on another level to all the others. He knows he has to pull some gambles, has to make some tricks, define his own meta if he wants to win it for the boys. I'm curious, are we going to see another forfeit or will we actually see the end of another match? Green with the wrench. It's another wrench suggestion. And Plum can't disprove it. Miss Scarlet can. I'm starting to think Miss Scarlet may have the Mr. Green evidence card. Oh, Plum rolls a big 6. What room is that he's trying to get to? He's almost into the library. I think if Mr. Plum can get into that library, he might have a good idea of who it is, actually. Mrs. White is in the billiards room, suggesting Professor Plum with the gun. Professor Plum will not be getting into the library this turn, most likely. Unless he rolls big, I think he can get there with a 6. Was immediately disproved, but he has been dragged. Oh, it's only a 4 away from the billiards room, actually. If he can roll high enough. Oh no, he's just going straight for the Miss Peacock suggestion. He doesn't even bother to get into the other room. Just rolls with Peacock Candlestick in the billiards room. Miss White disproves it. Maybe Miss White had the Peacock card that Professor Plum just didn't have before. No, now Mrs. White is heading to the library herself. Perhaps noticing Professor Plum's plan. Damn, that's some good alliteration there. Peacock suggesting herself with the wrench. I'm starting to think maybe Miss White may disprove it with the Miss Peacock card here. Oh, Miss White cannot disprove it. Oh. Miss Peacock is playing some mind games here. Nobody could disprove it, but she didn't accuse, which means she already has one of those cards. Scarlet started to suggest mustard with the wrench in the hall. Miss White immediately disproving that, though. So I'm starting to think Miss Peacock may have this one in the bag. She clearly knows something the others don't. Perhaps it is just a case of what room she's trying to figure out. Or maybe who? It's uncertain which element of those three was it that was incorrect. Scarlet heading towards, what is that, the study up there, I think? Miss White makes it into the library. And will suggest Colonel Mustard with the knife. That's a very different suggestion than what we've been seeing. We've been seeing a lot of wrench and peacock, but not a lot of mustard knife. Immediately shut down, of course. Miss Peacock heads into the conservatory once again. Suggesting herself with the wrench, actually. I'm starting to think Miss Peacock is convinced it's herself. I don't know. She's self-reporting a little bit. Miss White can disprove that, though. Miss Peacock seems convinced it was herself, and I don't know why she wouldn't know that already. Surely you would remember if you killed a man the night before. I don't know, maybe it's like a Danganronpa situation and we've given them all amnesia drugs to make them forget who killed who. Oh, that's a double failure to disprove. That's a triple failure to disprove. Miss Scarlet with the victory against 2 expert AI and 1 normal AI. She was only carrying a single brain cell that battle, but she still pulls it out. Miss Scarlet wins the 98 Cluedo tournament. Wow, would you look at that with Miss Peacock wrench and study. That is the 3rd or 4th game it's been Miss Peacock. That is insane. Yes, you sit on that bed and cry. Wow, congratulations to Miss Scarlet after a couple surprise forfeits from Green and Colonel Mustard. Miss Scarlet still pulls out the victory. Not even letting... The only other victory that happened was Miss White got 1. Wow. I am impressed. But yes, shall we, because there's quite a few that we didn't see, I know we can watch the videos on the files. So let's go do that. Before we finish up for the day, let's go watch the... Oh yeah, the Action Man PC game, I was trying that. Is it under data? There it is, okay. So here are every video that can possibly play. Was there any we didn't see? I guess we'll watch all the prison ones, because there was a lot of prison we didn't see. So Colonel Mustard in prison, I think we saw, didn't we? Yeah, Colonel Mustard entering prison. Just kind of marches in. Weirdly invested. I know, right? I got super invested in this dumb AI Cluedo tournament. I want to cast more AI match things. What else can we do this for? Like, that was just a random one-off. I could do a Monopoly casting. That could be quite fun. What other games have, like, AI-only modes? Like, Super Smash Bros. Could be quite a fun one. Like, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and just have an Ultimate tournament and cast that. What Windows version is it? This is Windows 98, baby. What are the prison? Deal? What is Deal? Deal.fmv. Oh, it's the intro cutscene. Wow, this is like way clearer. Like, there's no shadow effect. This is like way clearer than in the actual game. Man, look at this original Windows Media Player too. I haven't seen Media Player in a long time. I know, right? It's crazy. It's so nostalgic though, like all the noises it makes. Like, can I force it to make noise? I don't know if I can force it to play the dum noise. Oh yeah, the screensavers. Yeah, I wonder if it'll play those. Alright, let's finish. Let's just go through all the prison animations first. What is it, Mr. Green? Oh yeah, Mr. Green's seductively sitting in the corner of the prison. We saw that one. Miss Scarlet. Did we see Miss Scarlet in prison actually? Oh yeah, she just kind of walks in and it actually hangs for a few more frames than it does in the actual game, I've noticed. So she just kind of walks in. So we actually saw most of them, didn't we? And oh, Miss White in prison. We did. Wait, we did see this, didn't we? We had quite a lot of Cluedo games today. She starts cleaning, yeah. And I think the only one we didn't see was Professor Plum in prison, which is my favorite. Where he's just crying on the toilet. Can you hear him crying? No, you can't hear him crying, but he's just there on the toilet. Yeah, cry, bitch. But yeah, it's very classic Windows, isn't it? Just look at the colors. What is it? Properties? Ah, wallpaper, there we go. I don't know if these work. Can I? Okay, well, let's check screensavers. Preview. What? Whoa! Whoa! Oh, I can see the preview there now. Okay, flowerbox. What about flying objects? What does that look like? Ooh, look at those graphics. Those 3D graphics. The pipes one, yeah. Oh, 3D pipes. Here it is immediately. Oh, yeah. It's pipes, baby. Well, that one comes a bit too close for comfort. Blank screen. Channel screensaver? Oh, wow. Oh, rest in peace, Windows Internet Explorer. Curves and color. Whoa, funky. Ooh. Flying through space. What? The preview's a bit short for that one. Oh, it's because I moved the mouse. Wow. That's kind of cool, actually. I dig that. Flying windows. Whoa! Oh my god, it's like playing the dropper in Minecraft. Getting like, you know that stomach drop feeling of when you're falling? Mystify your mind. Pretty. This, like, trips my eyes out, though. Scrolling marquee. Well, that's terrifying. Where do you want to go today? I did wonder what it was gonna say. I was terrified of like what it was gonna pop up with. Oh well, it's obviously got to be 3D pipes, hasn't it? Oh, I applied the whatever this is to. I don't want a. Why are the backgrounds so small? Forest. Ah, stretch. That. Oh my. Oh my god. That is horrific. Oh my word. Okay. What else have we got then? Now I know to stretch. First boot. Black thatch is a little better. Blue rivets. Oh, that one doesn't even want to load. Bubbles. That's not quite so painful on the eyes. Oh yeah, maybe you can change the text to be whatever you want it to be. Hopefully. Ooh, carved stone. Praise Helix. Circles. God, they're so... Okay, the clouds is good. The clouds is good. It doesn't look quite so bad. What is forest? That doesn't really look like a forest to me. Metal links. Ooh, yeah. Oh, sandstone. Definitely doesn't look like TV static. Ooh, setup's kind of nice. Stitches, straw mat, tiles, triangles, waves, Windows 98. No, I want the clouds. The clouds was a good vibe. Yeah, settings. Oh, no. Oh, that's pipes. Anyway. What was it? Scrolling marquee. Oh, yeah. What do we want the screensaver to say? Miss Scarlet, winner of the Cluedo 98 tournament. I want pipes. Doesn't matter. Pipes. Pipes is all that's important. Should I play a game? I'll try and install Monopoly if I can. Ooh, multiple pipes. Yes, please. Alright, apply that. Oh god, why is it lagging? Uh-oh, it's lagging. Okay, let's grab... Oh, I may need to shut this down, actually, to... Yeah, I think I need to shut this down. Yes. To insert the other ROM that I want to try. What's the button I'm looking for? I don't want to show this because it's all my files and folders. Ah, that's it. I need to go to emulators, old PC. You need to like manually mount the HDD to put stuff on it, which is hilarious. Oh, yes. Oh wait, I don't need to. The games I can load off of it. Eject. Yeah, I shut down the 98 PC and the whole thing shuts down. That would be terrifying. I'm just stuck with the Windows 98 PC now forever. Okay, drag you in there. 7-zip. I hope this is the right Monopoly version. I don't know if it is, but it's worth a shot, right? Because there's a certain version of Monopoly. I'll have to see if I can find it. But, like, the intro is so funny. It makes really weird noises. It's like, come on, let's play Monopoly. And then, like, it has, like, an awesome breakdown. Alright, toggle full screen. Anybody hitting the nostalgia yet? Oh, you'll get to hear the noise it makes. Okay, the audio's a bit choppy sometimes. I don't know if that's authentic, but... Oh, I need to... To load the CD, I need to tab out. Hold on. Are you going to be the correct... Oh, we need to install the discs as well. I forgot to mention that. That's a... That's a fun little thing that we get to do that I forgot completely about. Oh, let's shortcut. So yeah, we actually have to manually install the games. So it goes through the whole, like, setup windows, which is so nostalgic. If it ever wants to load. It emulates everything very accurately, I've got to say. Including the long waiting after clicking to start the CD-ROM to actually it happening. Come on. Have you done it? Do I need to click you again? Install. Oh, that's a lot. Install guide. I don't need an install guide. I think it's this one, maybe. There it is. Just manually run it myself. Yeah, being scared to click anything until it actually loads, yeah. Yeah, sure, I've read that, I understand. Sure. It's like, sure, yes. Yeah, sure, place an icon on my desktop. Isn't this so nostalgic? The install wizard, yeah! I completely, like, forgot about this thing's existence. Like, because now you just download a game on Steam, and it just goes. You know, it's like, oh, just percentage install. You buy it and immediately goes, but you had to go through a whole wizard before. It feels strange. But yeah, PCEMU is it's a very nostalgic feeling to me. Oh, it still works in Windows 11 because backwards compatibility. Oh, that's so nice. I tried playing some of these games on my Windows 10, but it just wouldn't work half the time. Like, everything would just break. Which is why I got the 98 emulator. Like, actually trying to run that Cluedo game, it just crashes immediately. So I was like, man, how do I play this creepy childhood game for the joy of the people? How do I get it to work? And then I stumbled across putting a Windows 98 PC inside your own PC. It's fascinating. It's so cool because you have to... There's like a menu that you have to input what hardware you want. It's really weird. Like, there's a drop-down menu like, oh, what CPU do you want? What graphics card do you want? And I'm like, Intel 2200. Like, wow. Like, Pentium 3? That's a name I haven't heard in years. Like, it's so crazy to me. And then I have to have multiple PC setups because the Scooby-Doo game I tried to play, I made a PC too powerful for it. The Windows 98 PC I made was too powerful that it wouldn't run properly. Like... But yeah, so this PC setup I have is... Hang on, it says... Yeah, you can't see it, but it says Gigabyte GA686BX Pentium 2 350. So, like, that's the PC I'm running now, which is, like, a standard PC for, like, the early 2000s. It's, like, a top-end PC. So it can play most games, but if it's too powerful, then I need a separate setup to play Windows 98 games not quite as efficiently. Because if it runs too well, the game audio skips and it's like really creepy and weird. Maybe I'll try running the Scooby-Doo game on this PC just to show you what I mean. I'll play it properly on the next stream without the skipping, but it's really, really weird. Man, I hope this is the right Monopoly. The install screen looks right though. I just want to hear that beautiful Monopoly intro again. Forgot how long this takes. Hey! Registration. Do I have to? You receive product updates, special offers, and important information from Infogrames. Is Infogrames even still a thing? I'm curious. Hold on, I have to Google Infogrames. Infogrames. Are you even still a thing? Oh, they're Atari SA now. French video game company. Founded 1987. Are you still around? Oh, they stopped being Infogrames in 2009, but it seems they're still around. Oh my god, their revenue is huge. They got 6.4 million euros in revenue. God damn, Atari. Well, can I just... Do you want to skip? Yes. Ah! Gotta install DirectX. Yes. Install. I thought we were so close to playing a game of Monopoly, although it's already pretty late. Not like grams. Oh, maybe it is infograms. Maybe that is right. Yeah, it might be too late to start a game of Monopoly, but let's see if it works at least. Maybe that's a whole other stream, is playing Monopoly against AI. No, I won't cast a Monopoly game. I feel like I actually want to play that one. But weirdly, casting a Cluedo AI tournament was fun. Oh, Translate says it's infogrames, I guess. Yeah, we'll have to see what it says when it pops up again, if it does. Such an odd but brilliant stream. I know, it's... I did not expect, when I was like, oh, I'll get a Windows 98 emulator to play Cluedo. I didn't think it would emulate the whole system. It is, as you say, like a virtual machine. Oh. Well, gotta restart the PC. It is like emulating the whole system, which is fascinating to me. I don't know, it's so cool. Oh, wait, you didn't need to restart? Okay. It said it wanted to restart, but I guess I don't have to. Monopoly needs to test the performance of your computer? Why? Ugh. Whoa. Whoa. Chill. Yeah, infogram and infogame? Yeah, I guess it must be. Wait, Monopoly was made in 1935? No, there's no intro cutscene. What the? Wait, where's the music? Oh, wait. I think I know what the problem is. Oh, my PC is too powerful. It's at 65%. Or is it too slow, actually? Ooh, that's choppy. That's very choppy. See, here's the problem with this emulator though, right? Is if you build a PC too strong, sometimes it can lag really badly as if it's too weak. Hey, it's the song though! Okay, this is... Hold on, let's... How do I leave? How do I get out of this game right now? Okay, system, shut down. Let's load the lower spec PC and see if that works. How much RAM? I actually don't know. I will check if this isn't gonna work. We shall check. Oh, it's not automatically capturing the new window. Yeah, I think it's about 256 megabyte. You might be right, actually. Yeah, I need to capture that one instead. Ain't gonna work. Why are you not capturing? Hello? I see it on my PC, but it's not... OBS doesn't want to capture this one, apparently. Yeah, I think 256 is about right. Whatever Linus Tech Tips set up their PC to be, that's what mine is. Because I watched the Linus Tech Tips video, and I was like, oh, if this works for most games as like a mid to top end PC of the era, I'll make it that. So I think 256 is about right. What the... Do you mind? Game capture, please. Oh, it is refusing to capture now. Updating system settings. But why? Oh, so it's really struggling to figure out what to capture now. Because the emulation speed keeps changing. Hold on, let's see. Now it's stable at 100%. Are you gonna figure it out now? Yoo-hoo! How the hell did it work first try and now it can't? I'm actually impressed it can't figure it out now. Huh. Can I just window capture it? Okay, I guess I'll window capture it instead. Sure. This is... Hold on. Video... scale filtering... So no output stretch mode. Scale filtering linear, I think? Is that why it couldn't capture it before? Because the scale filtering was weird? Nope. Alright. Now video, toggle full screen. There we go, okay. Gotta jump through a few hoops. It's got the Scooby-Doo logo. It still thinks Scooby-Doo is loaded. Okay. Let's swap the CD to... Where's Monopoly? There's Monopoly. Hell yeah. Play Monopoly. Is it going to work this time? Or is it going to be super choppy still? Because it said it was the 2006 version. It was like the 2006 updated version. So maybe the PC is too low spec? Considering I made it for like a 2000s 98. Oh my word. Infogrames. Yeah, it's got an E in it. So it must be Infogrames. This is what I remember. I got the right version. It starts off so chill and then gets really intense out of nowhere. Monopoly, bitch! So yeah, I just needed lower spec in order to play it. So intense for no reason. I guess... Can I hear the music? Jailbird Blues, past go, round the corner. I wanna hear them. Put the system spec... Oh god, wait, I have to see this. What is it saying the system specs are for the, for this game? Oh my god. Yeah, Pentium 166 megahertz. I actually have a 233 megahertz. Pentium 2. 32 megabytes of RAM. God damn, look at those specs. 50 megabytes free hard drive space. How crazy is it that back in the day, it only wanted 50 megabytes free hard drive space. And now we have games like Baldur's Gate that requires 90 gigabytes. What the hell is dithering? Anyway, I want to hear past go. Oh yeah, the tokens have voices as well. Online? I didn't know you could play this game online. Daya. That's me. And obviously, I'm gonna be the dog. Oh, can you not play with only AI, actually? I'm curious. Play a game. No, I have... So I can't do an AI match. I have to be involved. Alright, let's add a computer player. Make him a tycoon, obviously. Wheelbarrow. Oh, he didn't say it. I think he says it at the beginning of their turns. Alright, let's have like one of each difficulty. So Barrow is a tycoon. Entrepreneur. Who else do we like? We got money bags, thimble, iron, cannon, horsey. I kind of like the horsey. Battleship's always fun. A shoe! I mean, I feel like the car's the classic, right? Yeah, let's go with the car. And then, let's have a first-time buyer. Ironically, be the money bags. Or the horse. I want to see the horse, actually. Wait, I can add more? Wait, there's... Whoa, there's different cities? Wait, there's no English board, though? Uh-oh. Did I get the American version of this game? Custom rules. Yo, you can customize so much in this. Collect double money for landing on go. Free parking rule. They're awesome. You can increase the number of houses available. Free parking jackpot. Yo, you can customize this game so much. I mean, it's very laggy. Yo! Okay, I remember this. So much. Oh. They all have, like, voices, and, the announcer will say, like, the piece name at the beginning of your turn. Is he not going to say Oriental Avenue? I seem to remember him saying them. I'm done. Yeah, the announcer isn't saying the names of people like I remember him doing. But yeah, they all have, like, little animations, too. Like, the horse just kind of slides. Hell yeah. Where's the music? Am I crazy? Oh, wait. When I set up Cluedo, I had to fiddle with some settings to get video working. I wonder if music isn't a default either. Man, this is so nostalgic. Like, this version of Monopoly always sticks with me. Because I don't know what it is. I loved, like, the fact, like, there's, like, a little border to tell you who has what property on the edge. I like the new Ubisoft Monopoly with, like, its live board, but this is classic, you know? This is a very of its time piece. We can't sit here and play a whole game of Monopoly. Maybe another time. I'll try and get, like, the music working. Because I'm pretty sure he's also meant to have voice lines. Like, when you land on a space, he's like, Oriental Avenue. He says it, like, in a very posh British accent. And he's like, wheelbarrow. Race car. Like, stuff like that. Oh, and I could, like, click to see each of the characters' properties. Let's go. Yeah, you can hear the wheelbarrow has noise. Too. Alright, we're done. We'll play Monopoly maybe another stream. Maybe we'll have, like, a massive Monopoly brawl. But, yeah, Cluedo was a success. I think next Monday I'm gonna do... Oh, I'll show... Hold on, I wanna quit. I wanna play the Scooby-Doo Phantom of the Night game. Which I'll show off now because it just looks... Oh, so nostalgic. A little teaser for next Monday's stream, perhaps. Oh, can't find auto run. There you go. A little teaser for next Monday. This is what I plan on playing next on the classic games list. The Learning Company. I didn't realize this might be an educational game. Oh, it's lagging a little bit. I think my PC is just freaking out from all the constant swapping of discs. This worked really smooth earlier, so I may just need to... May need to fiddle with a couple settings again, but... You can hear the audio skipping really bad. Oh no, it's fine now. Man, classic Scooby-Doo. See it.
Like, hey,
yeah.
you need some help solving this creepy mystery. Like, how about typing in your name before we start?
Oh, it's so good. But yes, I won't start it because there's a whole intro cutscene. And it immediately throws you into it. So, this is what we're going to be playing Monday. I think Monday, yeah, I want to do, like, some retro games each week. It's either going to be Monday or Wednesdays. At the moment, we're doing, like, these very retro
like
Monday.
Over here. How
Okay, Shaggy. Okay, chill, Shaggy. Oh, I love Scooby-Doo so much. Love Scooby-Doo. But yeah, so at the moment, because we're doing also Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories, that's kind of retro for Wednesday. So Monday and Wednesday at the moment is retro, and then Thursday, Friday is like challenge things. So we still have Forbidden Memories on Wednesday. I don't know how many more Forbidden Memory streams I'll do, though. But, yeah. We'll see how things pan out. But, yeah, probably Mondays especially will be very retro PC stuff, for sure. For the time being. And then Wednesday will just carry on being whatever the fuck. But, yes, I think that about does it for the day. Thank y'all for coming. It's been such a pleasure to share a piece of my childhood. Next Retro Mondays, I guess we'll call it. We'll play that Scooby-Doo game all the way through, start to finish, on the hardest difficulty. Because there is a difficulty meter for some reason. I thought that was my PC. I heard like a vibration. It's outside my door. Okay, never mind. But yes, we'll play that Scooby-Doo game next Monday. This Wednesday, though, we have Naruto mod for Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. I'll try and beat that whole thing, maybe in a single stream, I don't know. Or we'll get pretty far. I know there's a lot of grinding in that, so we'll see how far we get in Naruto. I'll just show off most of the mod anyway. Thursday, we'll be back with Kingdom Hearts. Friday will be the finale of Alien Isolation. And yeah, as I say, next Monday will be more retro games with Scooby-Doo, and then a bunch of Lego games the weeks after, I think. Like, I want to do Legoland and Lego Racers, maybe. So, stay tuned on Mondays for way more retro shit. Possibly this weekend, depending on what's happening, I will try and do another Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories, like, official speedrun. I want to try once more to get sub 9 or 10 hours. If I can beat 9 hours on Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories, I will make top 100. So, maybe I'll do that at the weekend again, because it's not something everybody wants to see, so I don't want to fill up a week slot with it. It's more of a me stream, so we'll do that at the weekend. But yes. Thank you! I shall see y'all in the next one. Goodbyes for now. Bye-bye-bye.